And then I said to them,
Hello, and God damn
Hello, everybody.
it! Everything was going so well.
Oh,
Hi, everybody.
friends, love
Hey.
I am your dungeon master Connor, and today with me I have Juliet,
Hi.
Kin,
Hey.
Gemma,
Hello, everybody.
Gabriel,
there.
Dodger,
Yeah, bye.
and no Yasmin. Yasmin does not exist anymore. Say bye, Yasmin.
thanks, guys. This was fun. Bye.
Crypty's broken. He's literally broken.
At least we can start the game off with a laugh.
I totally thought the intro was gonna last longer.
Alright,
He's
let's
done.
kids.
He's completely done. He can't breathe. He's red
I
in the
love how
face.
Connor makes an intro to stop this from happening, and it still happened.
Well, I mean, I make an
Well,
intro,
I
so
think-
this
I
isn't the
think we'll-
first thing that happens.
I think we'll get there. Give it a few more intros and we'll get there.
That's like, oh, who is eating chips now? What is going on? God.
Man, yeah, this is working real good.
Oh, this is where I retire.
Okay, so we're gonna have an amazing game today, Connor. Connor, if you would like to continue.
No, I don't think I will.
Hey guys, I broke the DM.
We'll
in
see
1
you
minute.
later,
That's like
everybody.
some new record.
No, it's not. It's not a new record.
No, we've done it earlier.
Yeah, there's been quicker times and for longer.
It's taken one roll and he's been broken.
That's okay. Yasmin's just compensating for the fact that his solo game didn't go so well.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Oh.
Who's eating?
Not me.
Who knows though? Not me, that's for
I
sure.
can find out.
However, Dodger,
Yes.
you had been waiting up all night, putting everybody to bed, watching Gabriel make a fool of himself and be really, really creepy downstairs. And once everybody was asleep, spoke to Edge, all that kind of stuff, you had decided to stay up, like a mum sitting in the armchair waiting for their child to get home after they had gotten late after curfew. However, you would find that door would never open.
Yeah, we probably would have fallen asleep.
You
at
would...
midnight
No,
at the
actually,
table.
you would have heard a noise in the kitchen.
Who's in the kitchen?
Yes, a noise in the kitchen.
I will investigate the noise.
As you go to turn and investigate the noise, you can see standing there drinking from the slightly tepid milk and eating a loaf of slightly dry bread would be Yasmin, staring and watching you. And you're not sure how long he's been there for, but by the looks of it, he's been there for a while. Just
Wait, is that
watching
what
you.
100 was for?
Yep.
Yes!
Maybe.
I love that.
And so Yasmin is just in the kitchen, munching on some bread and some tepid milk, just watching you in the armchair, and probably for quite a fair amount of time.
Yeah. I kind of disregard it for like a second, not like, where are you? I think I just like opens like, you want to pass the bread?
Yeah, sure. Who are you waiting for?
I don't know, someone to get me out of this game, who knows?
Fair enough.
Where are you?
What do you mean? I've been here for like ages watching you watch a door, so can't say that it's been too interesting.
Fair enough. Anyway, I guess I should probably fill you in on what's been happening. So we can't exactly let so Jimmer essentially has been asked to join Knights of the Holy Crusade for a one-off thing to clear the second floor.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, Edge came and told me that, let's just say, that if Jimmer does end up joining the Holy Crusade, then they'll keep him there in terms of just, and if Jimmer decides to lead himself, then our good old friends at that one player guild that kills people, will probably be hunting him down in his debuff state.
That's an oddly specific threat, almost as if... Wait, surely if he was gonna get hunted down because Knights of the Holy Crusade dumped him, there's gotta be some link there. Like, that's a real big coincidence if that's gonna happen.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily, yeah, but if someone in both, like, guilds is someone that's, like, can kind of cover it up and be like, oh, I'm sorry that I don't know, I can't do his voice, but you know what I mean. Then someone with enough political sway will just, it is a coincidence, and then handy dandy, there you go.
All right, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I can imagine the fanboy's not too happy that you don't want him to join the guild.
I haven't told him yet, and that's for tomorrow. He's currently passed out drunk, probably drowning in milk.
Wait, what? What?
He wouldn't go to bed without his milk, so Kin essentially took a bucket to his face with milk.
I'm gonna put down the glass of milk that I'm holding and just push it away.
Not that milk, different one.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. Also, you missed a funny time. Gabriel was being like thought he was drunk, but he wasn't. And he was saying how much he loves Juliet, and that he was kissing a stool, saying that it was Juliet. And now I think he's gone to bed with the stool.
Okay.
Want to go see? He's probably still asleep with it.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think I've had a long night. I think I'm just gonna go to bed.
At this time? Jeez, that's early for you.
You're really judgmental tonight. Are you okay? You seem off.
Let's just say that Edge also said I probably shouldn't fight Luke Steele, but still want to kind of give it a crack.
Yeah, at least Jimmer's gonna have an easier time against Cameron St. James. And then I'm gonna walk into. I'm just gonna go to sleep on the couch.
That's fair.
Fair.
I like do that thing where he looks at him like, wait, what? And as he goes like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
No, go to sleep too.
All right. The night passes. The dawn rises. Light shines in through the window as morning comes too. A little bit groggy and a little bit inebriated. One by one, you all slowly wake to the smell of breakfast being cooked by Dodger and Kin, as it does most mornings. The scent hitting your nose and your stomach, making obnoxious noises to get you out of your lard-like stupor.
This is like the greasiest meal too, because everyone else.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I'm gonna have an extra bucket of milk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Getting that milk, maybe making some butter with it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why not? Why
Super easy. Like a nice buttery, creamy bread with some
Dude, I haven't eaten today. I'm hungry now.
with some like rashes of like wild pheasant caught by Kin from outside, giving you guys a decent morning meal.
Now I know how you just how you find it when I describe food to you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's the best, but also the worst.
Yeah.
We're all like, sorry guys, we're gonna go eat.
Yeah, real quick. Whatever Connor just said, we're gonna go make that, and it still won't be as good. But yeah, you guys will come to, and morning breakfast is served for the lot of you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Gabriel's gonna walk down the stairs and kind of just go straight to the couch and sit there in silence. Very awkward.
Do you have the stool with you when you walk down? I have to know this.
I know. I'm sorry, I can't do that. you know he
It's
wouldn't
like
do that.
this stool has like lipstick on it and like like a Juliet dress on it.
It's got some excrement
That's
on it.
weird.
Even for the sake of comedy, he hasn't. I'm sorry. He sits awkwardly on the couch.
We're missing a stool. Where did it go?
Juliet walks down and looks at the food and is like, nope. And she just kind of heads out the front door for some fresh air.
Yeah, fair enough.
What's wrong with her?
No idea.
I thought we make good food.
Jim will walk out into the lounge room, but completely, seemingly with no problems. So he's just going to walk down and be like, all right, good morning. What a fun night that was last night. It was crazy. So I drank all the milk. Milk is gone. So I'm going to go out and milk some more.
Got it.
Because you did already. Fantastic. Yeah. That's brilliant. And then I go over to Gabriel and I give him a slap on the cheek. And I go, Good morning. Good morning, huh? Huh? You had a fun one last night, didn't you? You don't know how to handle your water, do you? Look at you, all hungover.
You're very funny, Jimmer. There was definitely something in my drink. I swear.
Yeah, of course there was. All right, so what's down the mood here?
What? I'm sorry, what was that?
Who did that? Was that you, Blaze?
Yeah, Blaze went like.
It was.
Kin is like, try not to laugh.
Hey, Gabriel.
Yes.
So Dodger informed me that we might be missing a stool. I was wondering if you could return it to the party, please.
A stool?
I wedged up his rectum.
Not canon. Not canon.
I don't think that's quite appropriate, Jimmer. I'm sorry, I don't know where the stool is.
You don't? Okay. So if I was to go into the room and check for it, I wouldn't find it anywhere?
I'm sure there is no stool anywhere.
It's upstairs, the room in the corner. It's got an empty milk bucket underneath it.
A what? An empty milk bucket? What?
Well, I drank the milk, and then you used the bucket, so you had the bucket and the stool, and you had a pretty good time. I went.
What do you mean I used a bucket?
I don't know what you did. I closed my eyes and looked at the wall. I didn't want to see that.
At this stage, Kin's nudging Dodger to be like, "Oh, check it out, check it out."
I'm like Dodger's just sitting there, spoon, like just eating food, like.
Well, I can assure you, Jimmer, there was no bucket using of the sort. Shall we go look for the stool anyway?
I know where it is. It's upstairs in the bedroom in the corner. I saw it this morning because I don't get hangover.
I think I'm gonna go find Juliet.
Okay. Yes, good idea.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna walk out.
Okay.
As everyone like walks out of the room, I turn to Kin, like, so one of us has to talk to Gabriel about last night, right?
I mean, it might be better if both of us talk to him because he was on waters, but I don't know.
Mum and Dad are gonna sit Gabby down.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have a serious chat with him.
Yeah. Also, by the way, I just thought I'd inform you too. Knights of the Holy Crusade are planning on pinching Jimmer and not giving him back.
Okay.
In terms of the fact of, if we let Jimmer join temporarily, Luke Steele's just, since it's up to the guild leader to allow the trade, Luke Steele just won't allow the trade back. So if Jimmer leaves forcefully, he'll be debuffed to all hell, and then our favorite player killing guild might come and,
Yeah, we should definitely keep a close eye on him.
we should probably tell Jimmer too so he knows the situation, but he's pretty, like, excited on joining to be in the second boss to try and get us information. I like his tenacity, but this might just be the wrong play right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's the right time.
No.
It's too risky with what we're trying to achieve.
I also need to go out and do some training myself, so I might take him with me and see if we can get that the what he needs.
Sounds good. Maybe one of us could trail to as a secondary just to keep watch.
Maybe. Anyway, this is good food and everyone's left us, so
All
I'll
right.
clean up.
Oh, I haven't even touched my food. I better get eating.
Yeah,
And then I'll join you.
I've just been like shoveling food in while he's talking. But yeah, cool.
Okay. Juliet.
Yeah, Julia is hung over. She's on her knees, just getting fresh air at the moment.
I need you to roll me a skill check, please.
Oh god.
Is Yasmin gonna come like drop kick Juliet? What's happening?
Would Jimmer
Yeah.
have to as well because he was on the
No,
harder stuff?
this is not for being
for
hungover. You come
Ah,
outside expecting fresh air and you close your eyes, you take a deep breath, but the first thing that hits your nose is not fresh air, but the acrid smell of iron and blood.
Oh, Juliet looks up because she's like, I can imagine her looking at the ground at the moment.
You can see...
Do I see anything?
You see, in the water, there is a body face down with a dagger in the back. Their health bar still has a couple of hit points, but it's going down by 1 every couple seconds.
Oh my god. Juliet walks over to the body.
Okay, it's pretty deep in the water. It's about 15 feet out in the lake, and just as you reach the edge of the water, Yasvin, you'd come outside and you'd see the body as well.
Anyone I recognize?
Not face down, covered in blood and water from this distance.
I'm bolting to get to that body.
Okay, you sprint towards where Juliet is standing by at the edge of the water. Juliet, you can see the body's a little clearer now, and its hit points are going down ever so slowly.
Okay, Juliet gets in the water and tries to drag the body to shore.
Roll me a skill check. Okay, you start pulling yourself into the water to get to the body. As you do, however, it's slow going, and the ripples and the kind of push of water you're creating is kind of just pushing it away. Being a little lethargic from last night's escapade, you aren't reaching it fast enough before you hear footsteps behind you, and I'm assuming you're going for the body too, Yasvin.
I'm just gonna straight up dive in.
Yeah, so heavy footsteps before a large splash behind you as someone else dives in. Yasvin, roll me a skill check.
Yep. That'll succeed.
Okay, yeah, you manage to swim over to the body and grab him and drag him to the shore. Juliet, you would not recognize this person, but you would see a small beady face with 2 shifty eyes, slightly discolored, and eyebrows and hair very, very ratty. Quite a gross, toothy grin, and what seems to be clothes very much like yours and Yasvin's, used to conceal and keep yourself from hiding. Yasvin, you know exactly who this is.
Juliet, go get Dodger, real quick.
Oh, okay. Juliet runs inside.
I'm gonna try and remove the dagger and give him a health crystal.
Roll me a skill check.
That'll pass mine just.
Okay, you grab the dagger and you manage to pull it out. However, as you do, the body and your health bar turns orange. The dagger in your hand starts to burn.
What's the item? Like, I'm gonna check to see what this item is.
It's a poison dagger. Its durability is very, very low, and it looks like it's also about to break.
I'm gonna equip it into my inventory to try and not make it break.
It'll still break in your inventory. The durability looks like it's constantly going down with the poison effect. Like it wasn't prepared to be able to take the poison.
I'm gonna read everything about it to try and find out everything I can about this dagger.
Okay, the dagger was a custom job. It doesn't show that it was part of any sort of guild or anything. It does say that it was made by a particular character. It doesn't have a last name because, it depends on the in-game name, but the name of the person who made the dagger was Kaylee.
Juliet, can I get the guys?
Yeah, you run inside, the door
I run
opens
inside.
up.
Dodger, everyone, come outside, quick!
So not Kaylee, Callie, not Kaylee,
Why are we going outside? I've got breakfast in here.
Juliet,
Kin rushes out.
Yeah, I'm rushing out too. I'll
Okay.
teleport out with my dagger, throw the dagger.
I grab Gabriel and I pull him outside.
Okay. You guys all come outside and you can see Yasvin is kneeling on the grass with an orange health bar.
What's wrong? What happened?
Why do you have an orange bar?
I'm just staring at the dagger at this point.
Mm-hmm.
What's going
What
on?
did you do?
I took the dagger out and tried to give him a health crystal.
Drop the dagger.
As you say that, the dagger...
Where did it go?
It destroyed.
Durability.
Yeah.
Something these items have. They break after you use them too much and don't get them repaired.
Can I go over and give Yasmin a minor healing?
You go over and you can see he's not damaged.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll swim out to Yasmin.
He's on the shore.
Oh, he's on the shore. Okay, I didn't know. I walk up to him. So, what happened?
Don't know.
You know who this is?
Who it was?
I've seen him before, but I don't know his name.
Hey?
Well, where's he from?
Who leaves a body on our doorstep?
I'm gonna
Yasmin.
get up and start walking to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
Can I do a check of the surroundings to see if I can spot anyone
Yeah, go for it.
watching?
Roll skill check. Okay. You do see on the other side of the water, very well concealed, but not concealed enough. There seems to be quite a petite figure, clad in black, hiding in one of the branches of a tree, completely covered by a cloak, watching you guys from a distance.
Inconspicuously, I go to Dodger. That direction. Being watched.
Oh my god, did he say that in front of everybody?
Like, inconspicuously. I assume he's like
Oh.
whispering.
Oh, okay.
I'll kind of have a side glance.
Yeah, you'd see it too.
Yeah. Any player names or anything? But probably not.
Oh, not from this distance, no.
Not from distance, no.
Other side of the lake, that's like a good 10-minute walk around.
But I even mean like on like a
Last
heads-up
run, yeah.
display, like a map or something. Like, you know how
No,
player names
there's
can be seen.
nothing on the map, unfortunately.
That's all good, yeah. Too easy. I'll look at it. We'll pretend we don't notice it. They'll stay for a bit longer. See what they do. Everyone, let's start going back inside. And like,
Have I
What-
walked past
what-
Dodger yet?
Hmm?
Have I walked past Dodger yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
So yeah.
What
I
about the
didn't notice
body?
that
Should we
was
just
there.
leave it out here?
No, the body's
the
gone.
body's
When they
Oh, it's gone.
when they
Oh.
die, they destroy into particles.
oh, that's right.
At that point, Juliet, you would get 2 messages.
Oh god.
Uh, one from Hadric saying,
I'm glad to hear you're doing well. It fills my heart with joy, and I hope to see you soon.
and the other one is from Sovereign saying, yeah, I'd like to see you sometime soon as well. Are you free today?
Oh, that's weird.
Juliet looks at it, but then kind of puts it behind her just for now, just due to the matter at hand.
Mm-hmm.
all right, everyone, let's head inside.
All right.
Still like giving like that side glance, like looking at like where the body was.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, no traces. As you get the
Yeah.
side glance of the body, you can still see the figure off in the distance watching you guys as you head back into the guild house.
Yeah, and there's no discernible features, I assume.
No, black cloak, black clothes, black wraps, it's just a petite form. Small, it's like smaller, like more like Gabriel without the armor. Petite,
Okay, yeah.
lithe, small, meant to be fast, nimble, agile.
That's all good. Yeah, just a double check. Cool. And I'll slowly walk back too.
Okay, you guys enter the house, closing the door behind you.
All right. So, body got left on our doorstep. That's a bit of news for today.
So what on earth is happening? Why is there a body on our doorstep?
I
Why
think we should ask Yasmin.
Yasmin, what's going on?
Why does it
Okay.
always come back to me, Juliet?
Because it seems like you knew that person, maybe?
Just because I know who someone is doesn't mean it's immediately my fault. That's like me blaming you for Luke Steele killing Kin's friends, or leaving Dodger behind.
Okay, wait. Did anybody recognize that body? Besides Yasmin.
No.
No one else saw it besides you and me.
It's literally just a he said, she said at this point. But we did get a look at the figure that probably killed him.
Wait, there's someone out there?
Yeah. Don't move. We're not
This-
going to stop this.
Are they still there?
You guys are inside at this point, so you have to go
Inside
to
this
you'd have to go
point,
to a
yeah.
window and kind of part the curtains to have a look.
I was about to ask, and Kin like would go to like a side of the window and just do like, that like little.
Yeah, roll me a
That's
skill.
me
Yeah,
looking
roll me
out.
roll me another skill check.
Oh yeah, Ken.
Yeah, you can see that they are still very much there. They have gotten a little closer though, just kind of gone around the lake a little bit through the trees.
Yep, he's whoever it is still there.
Small petite figure.
Coming a
small-
little closer now.
Oh, really?
But
I'll
I'll
get their.
I'll
I'll go
keep
get
my
their
eye on that.
attention.
Oh no,
We
no,
don't want to get.
not
We
yet.
don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
get
stay
it.
here. I'm gonna go out the door and just not even like quietly walk out. I'm just gonna walk out towards where this person was seen.
Before he walks out, I'd like to stop him for a sec. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go talk to this person.
Look, can I like insight check?
I've got a mask on too, by the way.
Yeah.
Sure, roll me a skill check. Yasmin, roll with advantage, plus 5.
Oh, I got a 1. Don't worry about it. That would have
Never
been
mind.
100. Never mind. Oh,
Oh!
God, no,
Oh,
never
no,
mind.
no.
That's-
That was
That's
the
not
wrong
how you roll.
With advantage, no way he rolls double ones with a +5, right?
Yeah, true. No, that's fine. I'll just roll the 1.
As far as I'm aware, he's going to talk. Okay. Listen, I don't know if we should be going out there right now.
This
Why
person
do you
just
want to
killed-
go?
Someone died right outside our house, and you are not curious in any way, shape, or form.
I am. I'll go with you.
Well, I'm very curious too, but we could all be in danger. Should we really be going out there and confronting this person?
With the most of us in a safe zone, we're not exactly in danger right now. I just want to make sure. That's all. If they keep walking closer, by all means, you two can go out if you want. But right now, we just want to make sure that they close the distance a little bit more so we can see who it is. Can you trust me
do
on
it?
that?
Can I do another check?
Yeah, your 89 still stays because you've been doing the same thing.
Okay.
They haven't gotten closer, but they're at the edge of the forest that meets your kind of plateau area, so they're only about a 5-minute walk away.
Dodger,
Yeah.
closer.
All right. Okay, you two, if you two want to go out, you two want to go out, you can. Okay. I'm gonna try and sneak around and try and get off by surprise.
Perfect. Let's go.
Don't go killing each other, please.
Cool. So Juliet walks out at the front of the house.
I'm assuming Yasmin goes with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
I'm
you
heading
two
out
walk out the front.
back.
Dodger goes out the
Yeah.
back. Roll me a skill check, Dodger.
I will certainly give her a crack. 21. I will be seen quite easily. I want to try and like do edges like pass without a trace thing, but still a skill check nonetheless.
Okay, try to do what you can just to stay unseen, hoping the distraction pays off. Yasmin, Juliet, you guys come out the front door. Both of you roll me skill checks.
Where he's
Oh, immediately both of you see the figure just kind of at the edge of the tree line, about 5 minutes away from you guys. So like decent enough distance that you can hear each other with a louder conversational voice. But yeah, you can see this kind of crouched figure all in black cloth, shrouded with a hood.
So, should we get his or her attention?
How far away are we?
Like, how long would 5 minutes be decent size wise? A couple 100 feet.
Oh, so it's a 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
5-minute walk.
Let's get a little bit closer.
Okay.
A bit closer.
Kin's gonna walk out.
Conspicuously or inconspicuously walk over?
I'm gonna walk out, but just trail them too.
All right, Yasmin, Juliet.
Bit of distance.
Yep.
Closer.
I continue to walk closer.
Just like marching straight at him.
Yeah.
Like calmly, almost like I don't see her or him.
Okay, so you're trying to pull it off like you guys are just going for a walk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Skill check from both of you, please.
Do I get a plus? No. Never mind.
100. Oh, yeah, Juliet.
Yeah.
Boom.
Juliet is putting on the actress mode. Like, full on. You guys don't like each other, but to any undiscerning eye who doesn't know your relationship right now, thinks that Yasvin is just looking after a very tired and very distraught Juliet. And yeah, the figure moves back a little bit away, seeing you guys approach, but you guys are closing the distance with this little bit of a charade that you guys are pulling. Kin looks like you're just kind of following behind to make sure that they're okay. So yeah, nothing suspicious at the moment. I'd say roll me another check there, Dodger. They're doing a pretty bang-up job of distracting.
I rolled the 38. I am doing shockingly.
You're doing the best.
It's gonna take a long time to get around. So
You've hunted in these bushes before, but you've never tried to not be spotted in these bushes before. You've kind of just gone, okay, there's the enemy, there's the food, let's go get it. You and Ken, straight after it. But now when it comes to you being the one who's kind of like trying to duck in between the trees and get there fast enough, but because you're going the long way, it's going to be harder and they're already getting close enough. You're rushing a little bit of your movements.
what I like to do if I can is like with my daggers, just kind of get ready to like have one in a tree, like throw it up to near a tree to like teleport to if they like look in my direction.
Right. Okay.
But
sure.
That kind of like not really invisibility, but kind of like what was that? Nothing's there.
Right. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yasmin, Juliet, you guys continue to approach, getting closer and closer.
Where are we now?
I'd say once you guys reach 100 feet, it gets to the point where alarm bells are going off in this person's mind, and they are slowly just keeping distance. So you're constantly at 100. Once you reach 100 feet away, they aren't letting you close that distance. They're slowly kind of just making their way back along the forest tree line. They don't want to be accidentally discovered. They don't want to be purposefully discovered, it seems. So they're just keeping distance just in case, but continuing to watch.
Seems like they don't want to talk.
That's too bad.
Juliet. Yeah, she keeps moving, and as she moves, no, she just keeps moving forward. If Yasmin does as well.
I'm stopped. I've stopped.
Okay.
Fine then. Juliet stops too. Then I don't want to get closer alone.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. 100 feet away. Kin, you'd be like 120 feet away.
I see him stop. I'll just go wander and just look at the lake.
Okay.
Just keeping my eye on them.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna try and invert my cloak. Is it an open field?
So what you guys have is like a little lake with a grassy kind of bank that goes for about, 150 feet. It's to a forest that encircles the entire area, with your house backed to the forest but open to the lake. It's like a little hidden little area.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna let Juliet continue walking, but pretend to not notice.
Okay.
I'm going to invert my cloak and try and do sort of like what I did in the solo game.
Mm-hmm.
And like hide, like disappear in a
Sure.
way.
Roll me a skill check.
+5 because I've got the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Okay. Immediately, like you invert your cloak, the effect shimmers and you start walking towards the forest, attempting to be stealthy. Immediate alarms in this person's head, and they dart off.
Okay, Juliet
Oh, no,
chases.
I give chase too.
Okay. You guys start
just into the distance and chases.
All right. Roll me a skill check, Ken.
Everybody?
No, just Ken. He's using a skill to just close that distance.
Yeah, he is.
Ken.
Yes.
You see, as soon as they sprint, you plant your spear and fling yourself forward like a meteor through the trees, managing to duck between trees. You catch up considerably, and you crash about 15 feet behind them and see that they're pulling out a teleportation crystal and are beginning to use the teleportation crystal.
Wow. Oh, never mind.
Yasmin and Juliet, you guys are a little bit behind. This is like a full sprint from 100 feet, and you guys also sprinted, so you're still 100 feet away. Ken managed to close all of that.
Can I see like any names or anything
Yes.
recognizable about this person?
Roll me a skill check. You can't see a name tag, unfortunately, due to their whatever they're wearing is shrouding their identity. But let's see what you can discern. You can see, although they have a lot of cloth wraps on them, you can't really discern name or guild or anything like that. It is a female.
Let's go.
It is a slightly petite female figure who is looking at you with these eyes very similar to what yours are like. You've seen some things, you've been through some things. These are dangerous eyes looking back at you. And then she
Hey, wait!
disappears. Teleports away.
I kind of like slam my spear into the ground and start walking back.
Okay. You can see Yasmin and Juliet running towards you a few seconds just after you start walking back.
Just teleported away. And it was a she. I couldn't get any distinct things out of her, but she's...
Good job,
She-
Yasmin.
Me?
Yeah, you. You shrouded in your cloak and
Hang on. I don't know still if she was watching, like this was her friend, or if she did this. I've seen that look before. It's not a pleasant look to go through.
I suppose there's no point in us going out there.
She's gone. She's
Dodgy,
teleported
you would see
somewhere.
them there now. They're Dodgy there, yeah.
Oh, she's gone. Hey.
Yeah, she teleported away. It was a girl.
Okay. All right.
Couldn't get any distinct names or guilds,
That's okay. Usually these items can do that.
but still unsure if she was the one who did it or if she saw it.
Good job on letting Kin get close enough to get some information.
we know what she was wearing.
A
It was all
cloak?
dark. It was all cloaks like you two.
I mean, she's kind of shady. Oak. You never know. Maybe she got it from Screw.
Going today then?
Let's start heading back now. No point of sitting out here talking.
And who knows who else is watching?
Is there anything that
Let's
you, Gabriel, and Gemma were doing in the meantime?
We were just staying there watching out like through the window, just literally kind of scared and fearful.
Oh,
Aww.
Gabriel's like under the bed.
Aww.
we don't send the big guy in the armor to stealth.
That's not if they're doing anything back at the house by themselves. That's totally fine. You guys can kind of just chill.
It's like
We're
pipe.
literally just waiting.
Ching 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 ching.
Ting 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 ting. Yeah. Bang a clang a clang a clang a clang. Trips on his shield, bumps his nose. No, but yeah, you guys eventually arrive to see Jimmer and Gabriel have been watching through the window and greet you on your return.
Sorry we didn't get you guys involved. It's just the heavy armor probably isn't the best idea right now.
I would have pulled Dodger back a little bit.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Hey, Dodger. I need to have a conversation with you when you're ready. So come find me when you're ready to have a conversation.
Sure thing. I could have a conversation with everyone, apparently.
Me too, when you're ready, yeah?
Yeah,
Just need a conversation.
that's okay.
For real.
Yeah. Hang on. Yasmin pulled me back before we got back, I assume. Right, Yasmin?
Yeah.
Okay, is that okay, GM?
Yep.
Okay.
This doesn't have to do with anything that just happened. But last night I thought about telling you this now, but I guess I should. Should really get that cloak off Julie.
Yeah,
The one that Screw has?
no, I've been thinking about that too.
No, but some very unsavory people are very drawn to her saber, and I was offered a lot of money to try and steal that from her. So I know
So
that
what's-
people are going to be coming after it.
Yeah, so as to stop other people from coming after it too. Okay. I'll keep it in mind. I have a plan for that. Can you take her to Tiffany's, get her a new outfit?
You or me?
You. I'm gonna be honest, I've got a lot on my plate today. I need to find a amulet of the Kobold Guardian, ancient Vexfang, stuff like that.
I'd let you use mine, but mine's all tapped out.
I need it to craft, so it wouldn't be a let use, it'd be a one and done.
Alright. Well, if you got a lot on your plate, I can't see Juliet ever wanting to do anything with me, but I will try Captain.
I appreciate it. Also, Orange Health Bar, that's new?
It happened when I pulled the dagger out.
Okay. I would like to insight Yasmin anyway, because I don't know that happened.
I mean, you saw that he didn't have an orange health bar this morning.
Oh, true, yeah, I can put two and two together.
Wouldn't I have?
No, because you woke up with a green health bar. You'd be fine.
Okay.
Okay. The fact that you came in the morning, I kind of believe you. I don't think you would have finished the job, considering you know him. So.
Yeah.
You okay? You're a bit out of it. No witty remarks.
Everyone has a bad day.
Well,
Alright.
I'm already having
You gotta deal with
conversations.
all your stuff you gotta deal with.
I'm already having
Mr.
conversations with the
Solo
entire team.
Plater Leader.
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
hit
do
you.
like the most worst salute you can do.
Officer Sergeant Duffy!
Mr. Sergeant Solo Player, leader of the Drifting Winds. And then I'm just gonna laugh to myself and
You know
walk in.
that rumor that apparently I beat my guild? I'm gonna start making that true for your case. All right, and we'll finish walking in.
All right, conversation proceeds where everybody's asking to have a conversation with Dodger.
All right, Jimmer, I will go with you next.
All right.
Do you have a specific location?
How about we just pop upstairs?
Sounds good. We can look for that stool.
It's important. Let's go up there.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Did we find the stool?
Yeah, it's in there.
It's not
It's
many
now
jokes.
29%.
All right.
Told you the stool's here. I knew it was.
I feel like this is more serious than looking for a stool and a pail of milk.
That's true. So, Dodger, what's the go moving forward now that we've kind of, we're up to the next. We're moving forward now. So where do you want me to go? What's going on?
Well, the thing is, I've kind of done some thinking. I don't think it's a good idea for you to join Knights of the Holy Crusade. Here are my reasons. If
Okay.
they indeed accept you into their guild, then you're going to be a part of them. Sure, that's good in the short term, but you'll learn a lot from Cameron St. James, but Luke probably won't give you back. He saw how well you did against Cameron St. James. It's that whole thing of, it's the Guildmaster's decision to write a thing to give the full transfer over, right?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
So it means that his whole power he'd have all the power in giving you back, right?
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
And if you decided to leave of your own accord without that, then a lot of debuffs get into play. Health, stats, ability to attack, defend, everything. And it scales with how big the guild is.
If I turn down Luke, do you think there will be negative repercussions? Do you reckon he will hold that against us?
He'll hold it against me. What he'll do is he'll start probably spending rumors like he's already doing. I beat my guild, apparently, saying Dodger won't let his guild join the bigger guilds to help save this place. Stuff like that. It's political war tactics and stuff. But there's other ways to get around this.
Should we be thinking about the next boss? Is that what we are moving towards, or are we going in a different direction?
I think the next boss can be a safe skip. We We don't have to clear every boss floor to be a hero. Sometimes we can let the others do it. We need to pick our moments when we're stronger, you know. But also, and how much do you want to learn Cameron St. James's abilities?
If learning those abilities would jeopardize the group, then I can let it go.
Well, what if we started training ourselves to try and learn them in our own unique way? Not exactly like his, but more our style.
That could be something worth looking into.
Also, just because you're not in the Knights of the Holy Crusade doesn't mean you can't talk to Cameron St. James. You're a smart guy. Talk to him, ask him about his abilities. You can learn information without having to join a guild.
That is true.
Yeah. Also here, and I'll pull up the guild inventory and give Jimmer a longsword.
Okay.
You'll do better with this. You didn't put any enchantments on your weapons, so it's just a blatant upgrade for you. It'll get you a bit more towards that shield and sword kind of combo you're going with. It's going to be a bit hard to start off with, but I need to go do some grinding for some items. A baby kobold Vex Fang, an adult one, and I need to look for a guardian kobold amulet. So
I've got a Vex.
Well, I mean, if you're happy to part with it, I'm not going to just say give it to me because that's not how that works.
Yeah, no, I'm more than happy for you to have that. What do you need it for? What are you trying to make?
Trying to make something that'll at least give me some sort of trump card over Luke. Right now, he probably knows everyone's abilities inside and out. I'm not planning on winning, but something to keep me in the fight, get him agitated.
Yeah, well, you can take mine.
Yeah, so you'll need for what you're looking for, you'll need the baby Vex Fang and the adult Vex Fang, which will combine to create Ancient Kobold Fang, and then you will need the Locket of the Kobold Guardian. I think those are the only two things you're missing.
Yes.
And any extra Vex Fangs you want to use to empower it.
Yes.
Well, I can give you both those Vex Fangs. I'll send them over.
Okay, so you get the baby Vex Fang and the adult Vex Fang.
I appreciate
you see a new crafting recipe comes up on your screen. The Ancient Kobold Fang can be crafted.
I appreciate it, Jim. I didn't want to have to ask you if you...
That's okay. That adult Fang, Luke gave that to me, so you can...
Guess we'll use it to try and beat him then.
Exactly, and everyone seems to be a little bit angsty about me right now because I went and spoke to Luke, but I think me giving the Fang that I can feel Gabriel staring at me through the void here. I can feel it. He's really looking at me. You can take this as kind of proof, that this is what Luke gave me. If I showed him any form of, loyalty, I would be giving it away to someone else like you.
Jimmer, you don't need to prove it to me that you're loyal to us. I believe it 100%. You're trying to do what's best for everyone, but you also need to remember you also came in here with Gabriel. Probably should talk to him every now and again. He's getting
that is true.
Yeah.
Is there any today, rest of the day? Is there anything that Gabriel and I could do to help out the guild? Give us a job, and then I'll go tell him. And then
there's a couple of things. I still need to talk to Gabriel too after this, so hold off on it for a second. But
unimportant. What do you need us to do?
Unimportant.
Well, we need to get more points if we want to try and contest first. I'm still pretty happy with second though. Or you can come with me down to the
third for now, almost second.
Almost second, so we can try and get second. Or you can come with me where I'm hanging out, and where I'm going to go do some training, get you a bit more trained up in your longsword combat, and hopefully try and complete this recipe at this point.
Okay.
So you've got one of two options. I'm not going to exactly tell you what to do. I think you get your own freedom of choice, but those either earn more points or come hang out with me, and we can do some, practice. I mean, you've got a fight coming up against Cameron St. James, so.
And we'll bring Gabriel.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go get him.
Alrighty. Can you send Gabriel up here? I don't particularly want to walk down. it's just me going up another flight of stairs.
Fair call.
Gabriel, your number has been called. Please proceed to the office immediately. First door on your left.
Also, take the stool down with you.
All right, Jimmer, you walk down with stool and bucket in hand.
Hey, I found your stool.
What is going on about this whole stool business?
Why does it
All right, I'll
smell
tell you when you're older. Hey, come on upstairs. We're having a conversation with Dodger. Got a job for us to do today. We should probably do.
I would have said this is more a Gabriel private conversation first, and Kin come up
Okay,
too.
well, then you should go up without me. And send me a message when you're ready.
On
and then
second
I'll come.
thought.
I'll also send a message.
The
to Kin, be like,
conversation for
"It's
Gabriel.
time."
Gabriel's conversation. The conversation especially meant for Gabriel and not Jimmer.
I'll also send a conversation, like a message. I'll send a conversation to Kin, but I'll like send a message to Kin, be like, you should come up too.
Kin will be back in a second, but he will come upstairs.
Too easy.
Uh,
yeah.
Gabriel, are you gonna go upstairs?
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right, Yasmin.
I'm gonna send, because Dodger seemed interested, like he needed my cobalt item, seeing as I don't use it. I'm gonna send it to him.
Okay. Too easy.
Squaring
Oh.
the debt that I owe.
Hey, dude. Yeah,
Fair enough.
bitchin'.
Alrighty. And
Uh,
I'm talking about like
and-
Yasmin.
the Tiffany thing, or whatever else is happening. I don't know what Yasmin's doing.
Yeah.
We're stalling for Blaze. Oh, he's back.
So-
Never mind.
I was gonna say, would it just be at that point until
Hello.
Okay.
Is that you?
Yeah. You're up in a room with Dodger and Gabriel having a private conversation with Gabriel, so I guess you can figure out what's going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've just been... Dodger sent you a message like, hey, Ken, you should come up with Gabriel as well. Jimmer just came down with a stool and a bucket.
But seeing that, I go, yep.
Yep.
And walk up.
All right, you guys head up and into the
Alrighty.
room.
I feel like I'm a mafia boss right now. Like, yes, hello.
Enter my room. Come talk.
After you, Dodger.
So Gabriel had something to say, but if you don't mind, Gabriel, Ken and I have some concerns. Let's say.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Are you okay? You need to talk
I'm
to someone.
I'm okay. I just don't know why everyone's really treating me weird at the moment.
Well, we're treating you weird because you tried to make out with the stool saying it was Juliet.
And
What?
all you had were waters last night, and you believe it was something else, but we saw you, and Astra saw you.
And Ken was there the entire time. So we just want to make sure that... Are you okay? I mean... is there anything you want to tell us?
It's a
I'm-
safe. It's a safe space. It's a safe space.
I'm fine. I really don't know anything about this whole stool business. I'm telling the truth. I've got no idea. I'm fine. I mean, I guess I'm okay. I guess everyone's a little bit, shook up at the moment with everything that's going on. But I'm okay. I'm okay.
Can I roll an inside check, please, GM?
Sure. The GM needs to roll an inside check.
Can I see if there's any splinters around his face?
Sure. Both of you roll a skill check.
42 to
pretty
beat my skill, but depends.
And
That doesn't beat my skill.
I feel like the way that Gabriel's saying things, he doesn't seem like he's lying. He has it's more of a it seems like more of a selective memory.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gabriel, you don't have to answer this. I think this is but do you perhaps think that you have a thing for Juliet?
Oh. I don't understand the question. What do you
Here,
mean?
Let me put it this way. I saw your first kiss with her.
What? First kiss?
Yeah, when
I've never kissed a. I mean, I've kissed plenty of people, but not Juliet.
His mother, his father.
Whoa. It was when you guys were gonna secretly meet with Luke Steele.
Mm.
Only us two know about it.
It's okay.
It's okay. We haven't told anyone. Juliet doesn't know we know. I think.
So, we just want to give you some help, buddy. So
just-
instead
go.
of maybe like talking to a stool as if it was Juliet, maybe you could ask Juliet, "How's your day going?" Or, "Hey, would you like to do this?" Because right now you're a lot of a yes man right now. What should I do? What can I do? Do this. Maybe to progress this further, if you so incline. I mean, this is all on speculation. Maybe perhaps just don't be weird.
Don't be weird. I'm not trying to be weird. I'm just.
Well,
know,
I mean, you were having a nice time with a stool,
look,
calling it Juliet.
Look, I trust all of you. I really do. I classify you all as family. But this stool business, I've got no idea what you're talking about. I don't know if this is some funny joke or whatever it might be, but I guess I appreciate the help. I've never really, spoken to someone about, feelings and
Yes,
stuff.
it's
Well-
okay.
Maybe you should start.
Mm.
Who
well,
knows? You're not going to know until you try.
Always got to shoot your shot.
well, I'm not really the most social person. I don't know. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I need to think about everything.
It's okay.
Try. I was going to say, maybe try just today. Talking to someone, not Juliet or us, someone new, specifically a female. Just have a general conversation.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I can try.
And you could even compliment them. Who knows? Maybe you could fall in love with them.
Love. I don't know what that even feels like.
All right.
By the look on your cheeks, we can tell.
Yeah, we can see you right through the screen. It's wild.
Are you tapping through my webcam? Tell me the truth right now.
Yeah, we are. Why are you naked?
Why
We're
are you
trying to cover him up with the towel.
I just wanted to impress
All right.
Billy. Yeah, that's the truth. No.
Ken, also, Gary need to talk to me in private, and if you don't want Ken to be here, that's okay.
No, Kin. You can stay. Look,
You guys wanted it private. I'm happy to go down. I just wanted to
well,
help you with Dodger with the situation.
look. While you're here, as you said, I kind of need to start, talking to people more. I feel like I'm kind of, the outcast in the group. People don't really understand me.
Have you seen Yasmin?
No. I'm trying to be nice, and make friends and get through this together. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is I will make more of an effort to talk to everyone and be more friendly and get involved, starting with you two as well, right here in the moment. I really appreciate you both talking with me.
Anytime, man. I mean, if we're all at each other's throats, we're all going to end up pretty dead pretty quickly.
Yes.
And
Well,
we just need to build off what we did in that team battle.
Hope it doesn't come crumbling down.
Let's hope not.
yes, for sure. With that all being said, Kin, Dodger, if you don't mind, can Kin stay for this conversation, or would you prefer him to?
Oh, I really don't mind if he stays or goes. It's just your personal comfort.
Okay. Well, now that we're closer and we're all friends, I just wanted to ask something. I feel bad about asking, especially behind his back, since he's so close to me and my
Wink, nudge, nudge.
friend on the outside. Has Jimmer been acting strange lately to any of you? Is anyone worried, or is it just me? I feel like I'm losing a friend here. I mean, he's not talking to me about anything, and I don't know if it's just anxiety or maybe something really is going on here, and maybe he's going behind our back, and maybe we're going to lose him, and then we're going to lose this fight, and then we're all
Okay. Let's stop there for a second.
We've actually spoken about this.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to Jim about earlier in terms of other things going on outside of our control. And look, Jim, he's trying his best to do what he thinks he can do to, help us out with our current goals, right? Now, I know you guys are so close. I mean, when I first met you, you two were said you came into the game together, so it's always interesting, but it's okay. He's nothing. I don't think it's anything against you. Look, even if you want to, you can come with me and Jimmer. Jimmer was already you were the first person Jimmer asked could tag along too. Said Gabriel and I. So don't worry, he hasn't forgotten about you if that's what you're worried about. He's not leaving you behind or anything.
Oh. Well, okay, I feel a bit silly now. I mean, are you sure? Are you sure there's nothing, bad or sinister going on here?
Okay, there's some things going on. I should tell Gabriel too. Alright, so we're putting a nix in the whole join Knights of the Holy Crusade to get information plan.
Oh.
Mainly because if Luke Steele, because Luke Steele asked to have Jimmer in his guild just for this fight. However, if we, give him Jimmer, he's not going to give Jimmer back. So
That's a big risk with what's going on in this world.
especially with all the player killing and stuff. I mean, you saw what happened at our front door. What if next time that body is Jimmer?
Well, so you're saying by him joining, the dark side, that he's going to spy and get information? Is that the plan?
It's not the plan anymore. I've already talked to Jim about it, and he's pretty cool with what. He's actually been really understanding of that. It was really actually good. Change of pace for a sec. It was really. Sorry, I'm really happy that it was a really good change of pace rather than "F you, Dodger." I'm gonna do what I want. I was like, oh, I felt blessed. So don't worry about Jimmer. But hey, maybe you should keep rekindling that friendship if you think it's burned out. Talk, hang out. I mean, it's either, and also with Yasmin's, and as soon as this happens, the thing pops up, and I'm like, yes. I mean, where was I? Turns out my day just freed up an exponential amount. So maybe you and Jimmer could go out and do some 2v2s in the tournament stuff, get some points. Jimmer's learning how to use a longsword, and I don't think a dagger for a great shield bearer is gonna really work.
I mean,
what would you suggest?
I have a longsword if you want to have it. I was going to use it to start learning, but I think maybe you should do it with Jimmer.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'd appreciate that. I mean, I never really used a longsword before, but I think
I
it
send the
might
longsword
be...
that I have to him.
Ping.
Thank you. Okay, so I start training. I'll go with Jimmer and learn.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you. I really appreciate this conversation. I feel like we're a little bit closer now, and I also feel like I owe Jimmer
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing your best. That's all any of us can really ask for.
Okay, thank you.
You may go. Before you ask, what should I do?
And on that note, I log out.
Damn.
All right, yeah, I walk out. I'll just go downstairs.
I check my messages to see if Juliet needs to talk to me in private too. Just
Juliet, did you say you typed a message?
no, I'm checking my message.
Oh,
See if
right.
she's like, Dodger, I need to talk to you in private. I'm like, God damn it!
As Gabriel walks past me, I give him like a big shoulder slap.
Yeah,
Get him! Boosh!
bro.
Brilliant.
Do you need to talk to me in private, Kin?
No. I've been pretty open with you and everyone, so...
I think
Do
this
you want to talk to
episode-
me about anything?
Not particularly, but I appreciate
Alright.
the help.
Knuckles.
Knuckles,
This
And walk
episode
out.
needs to be called like Therapy with Dodger.
therapy.
Oh god.
And Kin walks out.
Yeah, I'll walk out with him.
When Kin gets downstairs, when I see him, I just want to look in his direction and go, Kin.
Hey.
You say that you think Luke Steele killed your friends, right?
Yeah, the group...
Chuckling coffin.
Alright, here we go. The group I was with, all my friends, they told me to hide. And they were just killing off this monster and about to get all the rewards, and then this other group ambushes them and kills them all, and I still don't know if he was a part of that group, but they kept mentioning his name, and I don't know, I kind of stayed hidden and I was scared. But that's forever burned in my brain.
First time you heard his name, I heard you get very angry, but now you seem like you don't. Well, you feel differently towards Juliet, who's constantly trying to kill him. If you were to have him and know that he did kill your friends, what would you do?
I don't know. I don't want to stoop to his level. I don't want to kill anyone. Especially when we're all trying to get out of this world. But I don't know how I'm gonna feel when that opportunity happens.
Thank you for being honest and not just disregarding. It's just
I
always
mean-
intrigued me. You seem like you have a lot of patience, and I respect that.
It comes from the background I'm in. So if everyone's here, I'm a professional athlete. And yeah, I never really had time to play any of these games. I was on a strict schedule. The one time I did, here I am. So just gotta adapt.
Man, when you
It's
get out of
what
here,
I've always been doing.
man, when you gotta get out of here, your muscles are gonna be deteriorated as all hell. You're gonna need to get back to that gym.
I don't know if I'll go back.
Really?
This has kind of changed me a little.
Just a little.
Uh,
I thought it would change it for the run.
I've seen parts of the world that probably a lot of you may or may have not. I don't want to be on a strict schedule anymore.
No point being on a schedule. Let life pass you by. See what happens.
I want to live. And I want you all to live. So that's why I want to help you guys.
Well, let's start living then. Get out of here so we can get back and live in the real world too.
Exactly.
Anyway, this is enough talking for me. I'm getting really tired. But my day freed up anyway, so I'm really excited.
I mean, you can go to Tiffany's instead of me.
You can come too if you want. Juliet, do you want to come to Tiffany's with me?
Nope. Sorry, I've got plans.
Oh, really? That's unfortunate. What plans? If I may be so bold to not have a knife in my throat.
Ha 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 ha. You know, I'm just hanging out with someone. I'll see you later.
Hey, Juliet,
What?
I need your cloak.
No, you're not having my cloak. Get your own.
Juliet walks.
I have my own.
Okay.
You gotta tell her, Dodger.
Yeah, I know. I think
I'll
about
tell
the.
her.
I know, but it's gonna come some be worse for the rest of us coming from you. We need to have a group meeting to this.
Connor, I'm just
Yes.
gonna put it. I'm just gonna put it out there. I have messaged Sovereign. I want to message her,
Yep.
and I'm gonna say, "Hey, I know this place. Come meet and let's hang out." And it's gonna be at Drix. Hendrix.
Hadrix?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah,
Yes.
sweet. So you send her the address to Hadrix.
And just start.
okay.
And she just starts walking from the cottage, I guess.
Okay, you teleport to the second floor first, because second floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And
walk
then-
from the second floor over to the Hadrix. Alright, yeah, easy enough on your mule heading over.
In total non-meta game, I was gonna go to Hatrix to get my things smith. Literally, that was the plan.
Awkward.
I also say to Jimmer and Gabriel, look, so we don't need to go dungeoneering anymore, you two. But we need people to earn points. Jimmer, you're our best combatant so far, so we need you to either fight in some 2-on-2s with Gabriel or.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
sure.
involves me fighting. I'm all for it.
You gotta
Excellent.
fight
You
against
two
them
need to
at the
work
same
together
time.
on this.
I'll come and
Okay.
support. I got nothing else to do. I could maybe help do a competition or two.
Excellent. So I like to hear. I need
Okay.
Yasmin to come with me to Hadrix so I can get my thing smith because I feel like it'll be a good experience for Yasmin and also Hadrix will be really good about that.
All right, so hey, Gabriel, best buddy in the whole world. So we go do some 2v2s, you know, 2v2s like you and me.
So you're just gonna
2v.
forget this whole you've got to fight Cameron St. James, and you're gonna fight him after fighting someone. Is that just out the window?
That's in a couple of days.
That's in a couple days.
That's in next day or something, like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not today. It's not free day.
Next
I
day.
thought
Yeah,
you
St.
said tomorrow.
James is still recovering from the last time I whooped his butt.
I'm so confused how this whole festival thing works.
Yeah, it's free day, free day
I'll
today.
I'll meet you at Hadrix.
Too easy.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Screw a message saying we need to talk.
Okay. Yasmin's going to Screw. Juliet's going to Hadrix to meet with Sovereign. Dodger's going to Hadrix to meet with Yasmin.
To hit me with Hadric and Yasmin.
And Hadrix and Yasmin. Gabriel,
Jimmer,
Jimmer, and Kin are going to go to the tournament to do some competitions.
Yes.
I think that's everybody. Okay. Eeny,
Is
meeny,
that what you
miny.
wanted?
Eeny, meeny, miny. Okay, Juliet, you message Sovereign. She replies
Yeah.
back. She goes, yeah, she can meet you there in an hour or so. She's got some guild stuff to finish off. They're currently doing a competition. They've almost finished. Apparently, there's a really decent fighter in one of the arenas that has lasted a couple of rounds, even like without healing, without getting any more points back. So now she was intrigued to get in on that. They got some points, so she'll be there in about an hour. She's just chatting with her guild, seeing what the next move is. Congratulations on your recent win against Knights of the Holy Crusade. And she looks forward to seeing you soon.
Okay, cool. Juliet just sends, yeah, meet me when you're ready. I'll be at this place, which will be.
Hadrix.
Oh, is it H-E-Y?
H-E-H-A-E.
H-E-H-E.
No, H-A-E.
H-A-E-D-R-I-C-K-S.
You know what? His name is Trick now. Juliet's just gonna call him that.
It's
Hadric.
Hadric.
They're
Sure.
close. They're close enough for nicknames.
Sure.
Sorry, guys. You have to say his name.
It's alright. Hadric is dead.
Oh.
It's fine. Okay, so that'll be soon. Boys are heading to the tournament to go see what they want to do. Yasmin, you message Screw and you say, hey, we need to talk. You don't receive a message. Yasmin?
I am going to go storming into his shop, is what I tried to say. I was squatting on my chair and I nearly fell off it trying to mute my microphone.
Excellent. Okay, well, you go storming in. You find that he is not there. Neither are any of his wares. There is nothing there. Empty tent.
Oh.
It looks like he's completely evacuated it.
Yep.
Didn't you add him?
I did, but he's not trackable. I'm gonna see if... no, I'm gonna go to Hedrix, I guess.
Okay. So, Juliet, Yasmin, Dodger.
Yeah.
Juliet, you'd arrive first.
Okay, good.
Hedrick would see you.
Ah, darling, hello. It's been some time since I've last seen you. How are you? I hope you received my message well.
Yeah, kind of out of the blue.
What do you mean? You messaged me last night.
I did? Huh.
Yes. You sent me this.
and he sends it back to you.
Oh.
Okay. Well, it's still good to see you.
Yes, you of course as well. Where are the others? You said you were getting along so well with the nerds.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just needed a break from the day.
Fair enough. Oh, well, that might be a bit of a problem, darling.
Why?
Hello, Dodger!
Hey, Drake.
Oh, God
Got a
damn
custom
it.
order.
Of course. Of course.
What are you guys doing here?
Yasmin! Hello!
Oh, my God!
Well, boys, what a pleasant surprise. It is
Oh.
good to see you both.
It's great to see you too. Thanks so much for the dagger. Did you see we won the tournament?
I've been
Well,
hearing many, many things about the drifting winds. On the winds, you get it? Because of the...
Yeah, I get
Yes.
Hopefully all good.
Yes, of course. Well, unfortunately, boys, I'm out of commission today. I have some time set aside to spend with young Juliet here. However,
Sorry.
feel free to use any of my equipment that you need to use.
Awesome, that's all we're really looking for. We really appreciate it. Yeah, sorry.
Well, I
for
guess I'm just
interrupting.
obsolete then.
No,
Yeah.
it's more.
What the hell,
Sorry.
Dodger?
It's more just. we can see you
Breathe, Julie,
busy.
breathe.
It's-
It's called a
You know what?
joke.
Can I have a drink?
Yes,
need a drink.
inside. Close the door behind you.
Okay, good. I hope it's alcoholic.
Yeah. What else would I drink in a game?
Juliet
Great.
starts chugging down.
You open the door and the first thing you hear is... you see this big old fat Quillbore is like standing in the doorway looking at you with these crazy eyes.
Looking at
Yeah,
me.
got the lids on.
Yeah, looking at you.
Juliet just is like,
What?
and then she continues to get drinks.
Don't drink the good
Hey,
stuff
hey.
without me.
Yeah, go easy.
All right. I'll leave it up to you boys. Don't break anything.
I'll try not to.
Yasmin, you know where everything is. Show your guild leader around.
Yeah.
Yasmin, do you need some coffee? You look like you need to wake up a little bit. Maybe a brisk slap on the back.
You would protect Juliet, right?
He like looks at you quizzically like,
Do I need to make sure everything's okay, Yasmin?
Luck that she has. Being, you know how Juliet can be, right?
Juliet, darling, pour me a drink and meet me in the kitchen. I'll be there in a moment.
Okay.
She's like stumbling while she pulls him.
kind of like pulls himself off of his rocking chair and kind of like readjusts his stomach, comes over and kind of sits down on the porch and pats either side of the porch, poof, 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 with his hands for you guys to sit down next to his large hulking figure.
Yeah, we both look very serious about this.
It's a bit squishy.
Yeah.
I love how you
Right.
said he readjusts his stomach. He's like, "What?" He like lifts it up.
He sits down.
Alright.
My boys, my boys, my boys. You have seemingly have impressed yourself well in Juliet's books. She seems to like you both. And I like you as well. I mean, come on, I have a good sense in people. However, when I found Juliet the first time, she was passed out in a forest, injured and losing hit points quickly. I could have left her behind, but I didn't, and I will continue to keep her alive as long as I can.
Good to hear.
Not just as someone who used to be a fan, but someone who has become a friend. Even though she can be kind of looks to the door, a bit of a tard. She is one of my closest friends, inside and outside the game.
Well, Yasvin.
She's pissed off some bad people, Adric.
Puts a hand on your shoulder. Like the hand could literally with one finger wrap around your neck.
Yeah.
Puts a hand on your shoulder and goes,
This is a place that was once considered a game, a free-for-all. Do what you want, live the life that you want to live, the way you want to live it without restrictions. And now that we've been trapped inside the game for so long, people are losing sense of their own morality. They are deciding that they no longer need to be the same people they are on the outside and can make whatever decisions they want here because the consequences won't affect them. Some people still don't even believe that if you die in the game, then you no longer live in real life. They don't see the threat yet, and they believe that if they become a bigger threat, then they'll survive better. People have inhibitions, people have things deep down that they want to do, anger deep down from things that have happened. Now you can either let the anger and emotions control you, let your inhibitions show, and become someone who does wrong, be symbolized by that orange or red hot bar. Or you can control your inhibitions and your anger and make sure that they don't go anywhere you don't want them to go. You don't make mistakes that you'll regret later. It's always better to not regret something after you've done something than not do it and figure that you might regret it later, you know what I mean? I don't know how you got this piece of ink above your head here, Yasmin, but whatever you did, I can see in your eyes that your heart is broken about it.
No, he can't. I'm wearing a mask.
oh no, he can see.
He has dad vision. It's like dad vision,
He
essentially.
can see.
My boy, I've been around a lot of people. I've been around a lot of people to understand what they're feeling when they say things, even when you're trying to hide it from me.
Well, Dodger, I tried to do it subtly. This is gonna suck for you.
Yeah, alright.
Juliet! I'm gonna
No,
call
hey, Drake.
Hey, Drick, I dropped some of the glasses.
Juliet, can you come out here for a second?
Don't tell me what to do, Yazzie.
Now that's it, I'm telling her. I'm gonna walk up into
Okay,
her.
let's both do it together.
While that was happening, Connor, if you'll allow it, that is. I'm sorry, my bad. That was Satan. While Drick was talking, could Juliet have maybe messaged Sovereign again, telling her to meet her at a new place instead?
Sure.
Due to being crashed by Dodger and Yasmin. I would say somewhere maybe in the festival circuit.
Sure, yeah, you can go to the festival, definitely.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah, I'm already here with my team. We have a caravan set up here if you'd like to join me at the caravan and meet the rest of the crew, and then we can go around the festival together.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guy, I can't talk. Trick, I love you. You know I do. But I've gotta go, guys. I've got a friend.
The door. It's always good to listen to friends, especially when they're being as serious as these two young boys here. I mean, they both wear their emotion on the side of their shoulders, so the least you could do is not be so brutal as to keep beating them up about it.
Hey, Juliet, Screw's tracking your cloak.
Yeah.
And I was trying to protect you before, but he's disappeared and I can't find him now. He's
So
looking
now
for
what-
your sword, so you should probably give us the cloak so he can't find you.
No one can get in
Wow.
danger.
I did not expect that.
It's like both of us saying it at the same
I
time.
thought this was going to be some sort of heartfelt heart-to-heart, but that's a problem, darling.
Yeah.
Drick, are you using this stool?
No, not currently, no.
Yasmin's
good.
getting ready to block a stool that's about to get
She
thrown at him.
picks it up,
Oh god.
Darling, what are you doing? Put the stool
throws
down.
it at Dodger.
I am going to try and dodge.
No need. Hedrick just steps in front. It crashes into his chest.
Yeah, it does.
Ow. Darling, that hurt. That wasn't very nice.
But that wasn't meant for you.
And it shouldn't have been meant for them either.
What do you mean there's a tracker on my cloak?
Where did you get
You
that
really-
cloak?
I got it from this guy, this bald guy.
Right.
Turns out this bald guy is someone who likes to stick his hands into the underworld. You know,
She
fights
takes
like
up.
that.
She unequips her cloak and leaves it on the floor.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm just gonna go up to him and I'm gonna get my rapier. I'm gonna shove
I'm
it.
so glad that I can lock my house with you three in it.
No,
Picks
no,
up the
no,
cloak
no, no.
and goes sit
Tricky.
down.
I've gotta go. I've got a friend waiting.
Really?
Yes.
Screw's untrackable right now. We don't know where he is, so even if you wanted to kill him,
Well,
She picks up the cloak
now he doesn't know where I am.
and she throws it at Dodger.
Hedrick catches it and goes and sits down with it and starts appraising it.
And starts what? Sorry?
Appraising it.
Oh, I thought you said praising it, like worshipping.
No, appraising it, figuring out what it does, how it works.
Look, it's wonderful.
Drick, can you open this door now?
look, we know that you're really angry at us, so we didn't tell you this.
I'm just controlling myself around Drick. Because I
Yeah.
don't want him to think I'm less of what I am. You wait till we get back to that house.
I'll accept all punishment and the entire wrath, I'm gonna be honest.
And you, Yasmin, smiling when you said it. You think you're so badass, don't you?
I'm gonna look her dead in the eyes and say, "You think I care? You just found out someone was tracking you because you pissed them off, and then you decided you're just gonna kill them."
Yep.
Friends. You're in my home. Don't argue. Also, don't say anything you're going to regret later.
Look, you go hang out and do whatever you want. I'm not gonna interrupt you. But I know for a fact that he's put a bounty out there for your saber. And he told me people are gonna come for it.
Well, bring them on. I can take them all.
Look, I know you hate me. To be honest, you're so rude to me. We don't get along. Whether that lasts forever, that's fine. Doesn't mean you're still in my guild though, so by obligation, I'm just gonna be watching to make sure that you're fine.
I'm trying to help.
You know how I know about this, right?
Ow.
Because he offered it to me.
Okay. Well, thank you. For looking out for me. I would do the same for you. But now, I'm just gonna go. Okay?
She tries to open the door.
It's locked.
She's like,
It's either I'm really drunk or it's locked.
Look, go hang out with whoever. I'm just gonna follow around from a distance. Just watch out for Screw, because I need to talk to him anyway.
Okay.
One moment, I'm almost done.
what is
Yeah.
he doing? Oh,
He's appraising
he's
his
taking a
cloak.
shit.
No, he's finished appraising. He's gonna finish appraising the cloak to figure out how it works.
Oh my god.
Adric,
Yes.
do you know all the people who can make weapons? Most of them?
I know all the people that can make weapons that are of the up and up. People with good hearts. I don't associate myself with those who are less than above board. And yes, there is a tracker on this cloak here.
You know what? Give it to me. I'll keep it on me. That way Screw will come to me.
No. That's not gonna happen.
Actually, darling, seeing as this is a safe zone, I was hoping I might do some repairs on your saber. Just while you're with your friends.
But what about my friends?
You have your rapier, you'll be okay, and you can go and meet them, but I'll be doing some repairs on your saber. Just to make sure you're ready for when this screw fella comes.
Okay. Okay. Here you go.
She like puts it on the thing.
Oh boy, thank you.
Takes it and puts it on the table with the cloak.
You all enjoy the rest of your day. Yasvin Dodger, feel free to use the forge. I'm going to go talk to somebody about removing this tracker from the cloak.
Can you do me a favor, Hadric?
Depends on the favor.
The name Callie comes up
Hmm.
for any reason. Can you contact me?
Well, have you got time now?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's come up.
Where?
I used to know Akali. She used to try and make weapons. She approached one of my, ex-students, much like you, who was learning and tried to learn from them to make weapons that could be used in ways that weren't particularly, favorable. Weapons that lost durability quickly, weapons that could destroy both the weapon and the person using it, the person attacking, weapons that were used in ways that weren't very pleasant. So my student told her no, once he found out what she was doing. Told her that he wouldn't teach her anymore, and she left. Apparently, she's seen around from time to time, but doesn't have any friends, doesn't get along with anybody. She seems lost. That's what I know. Why?
Man outside of our house this morning.
I'm assuming that is why you have your fancy new headset.
Fortunate enough to try and save the person, yeah.
I would be careful. It seems that you are getting, mixed up with all the wrong sorts while trying to do good. And it isn't going to favor you in the end.
Find out anything else, can you let me know?
I'll think about it.
Thank you, Adric.
I'd hope so. Now go on. Start getting ready. You know the forge needs time to heat up. You should be preparing this already, Yasvin. Have I taught you nothing?
I think Yasvin's going out somewhere.
No, I'll help.
Come on, get a move on. Slams you on the back with his hand.
Didn't your day just free up, Adric? Can't you do this now?
No, actually, I've said I gotta go see somebody to get this tracker removed.
Alright, fine.
Seeing
I'll
as
start hitting
Juliet's
up the
ditching
thing.
me.
He grabs the cloak and the saber and then opens the door for everybody to leave, and then teleports back to the town.
It's like,
Yes! Freedom!
she like runs out.
Freedom! Yep, okay, sweet as. In the meantime, Gemma, Gabriel, Kin. You guys have arrived at the tournament proper. You see people are kind of outside. The festivities are taking place throughout the day. There are little areas around the outside of the auditorium where little matches have been set up. Each are being overseen by at least somebody who is in charge of this tournament, kind of moderating these fights, making sure nothing goes out of hand. The further in you go, you can see that these fights are getting a little bit more proper. These fights are a little bit stronger for more of the elite fighters who are kind of here to get points rather than get gold. And then further in, there is a singular stage platform in the main arena itself, where it is now being used for one-on-one bouts for anyone willing to spend enough points to fight random people from other guilds.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna walk up to Kin and say,
So Kin, should I use my sword, or what is it I should be training here?
Well, you got the sword for future training. You could try it out here if you want to, or we can just try and get the guild some points so we can win this tournament.
Okay, yes, all right, let's do that.
That's what I'm gonna do. And Jimma goes over to the second one you mentioned, Connor, where you're getting points for your
Well,
guild.
there's two of them. You got the ones where it's just casual points, like 10 points, and then if you win, you get 20. And then you got the main arena, which is more of a bigger buy-in, but more of a bigger reward if you can win.
I'll go to that one.
Yeah, especially because you guys are planning on doing 2-on-2s and 3-on-3s. The smaller ones are all 1-on-1 bouts. So the main arena is like you put in who you want, how many points it cost, and then you can kind of just go for it. Now it could be guilds, it could be 3-on-1, it could be 2-on-2, 5-on-2. Really just depends.
Well, shall we enter as a threesome? You and Ken, obviously, all of us together.
So we're done with phrasing, right?
I think we should. Gabriel?
Yes, I'm in.
Because we could use your maximum defense, obviously.
Yes, okay, I'm in.
All right, let's go.
Alrighty.
And I'll walk over to the organizer or whoever.
Yes, the current fight is currently finishing, and you can see there is a single person currently in the ring. You can see what seems to be a male leaving a fight. Kind of same build as Astra, kind of tall and live, but instead of a spear, this person seems to wield a great axe, is kind of huffing and puffing as they walk out. And you can see that is this cocky-looking chick standing there with what seems to be 2 short swords in her hands. And she's kind of like swinging them around on loops of leather that are kind of strapped to her wrist, swinging them around and around and kind of like looking at the rest of the crowd like, come on, is that all you got? Let's go!
Does she look familiar?
Roll skill check. No, she doesn't particularly look familiar. I mean, you kind of look at her and you're like, I feel like you've seen her around, but doesn't look like anyone you know or you've seen or you've caught sight of.
Okay.
Just seems to be this kind of cruisy looking chick, and she's like, yeah, let's go. And you guys go up, oh, can we join the next fight? They're like, yeah, we just got one more fight going on right now, and we can put you guys in after that. How many are entering the fight?
All 3 of us.
3 of you?
2.
Excellent. Okay, well, for each person, it's going to be 50 points each, if that is amiable with your guild.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, we'll just send a request to your guild master for 150 points. Dodger will pop up on your screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you accept it. 150 points used. And if you win, you'll each get back 50 points. So total of 300 points gained from the fight. We just got one more fight to do, and we'll be with you in a moment. You see this female figure with the 2 short swords are swinging them around, and you see another person kind of walk on. Male figure kind of saunters towards the center of this arena. Jimma, you've seen him before. This is one of the Knights of the Holy Crusade boys that was standing in the chapel when you guys had entered. One of the guys that didn't talk, but you caught his name was Brody. Kind of walks over, walks towards it, kind of axe slung on his back. It's quite a small axe, seemingly like more of a one-handed axe. Walks over to the middle of the thing, looks at her, and he goes, hey, big tough guy. Okay, tough guy, show me what you got. Kind of gives like a slight bow and nod with his head. The bell, bing, 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 rings, and you can see that they start fighting. Now, the big guy doesn't really pull off his axe. He's like, okay, well, if you're not gonna, pull your weapon out, I guess that's just your own fault. She dives forward and starts slashing, sing, 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 and starts stabbing him, and he's taking it. He's taking damage. Lots and lots and lots of damage. About a minute goes past, and people are like, yeah, oh, God. Like, they want to cheer for her, but it's so one-sided, there's no reason. Until he gets to about 7 hit points or so, reaches for his axe and stomps onto the floor. And suddenly this massive suit of armor appears around his body. This glowing, energized piece of armor appears, and he starts slamming into this lady, hitting her from side to side. Eventually, at one point, knocks her into the water. She swims over to one of the rafts on the side and gets up on the raft and starts throwing these swords like Dodger throws his daggers. As this is happening, he's deflecting them. So she kind of smiles and dives into the water, starts swimming around. He's kind of looking and looking and looking. And then eventually the armor dissipates and he kind of like grumbles and scowls and starts backing up. She dives out of the water and manages to do like a 1-2 stab and finish him off. drops to the ground, and eventually he gets back up and kind of nods, and they shake hands, and he walks out of the arena. Decent fight, but it looks like she's still the person to beat.
Okay.
Okay. Are we
But
we
yeah,
ready,
it's your
boys?
turn. He goes, all right, you three, you're up. Go on.
Let's go.
Alrighty, I will use this generic token here to represent the person. And you guys can drag yourself onto the map where you'd like to be.
Jim's going to be down there. Oh, can we be closer? I'll be close.
Yeah, for sure. You guys can start anywhere on the thing. You can start like right up in front of her if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll just stay there in the front.
Alrighty. He goes, okay, 3-on-1. I like these odds. The last guy didn't chip me down too much, so I still got a few more sword skills I can deal out to you folks. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good. Name's Natasha. You guys?
I'm Natasha. My name is Gemma. This is Gabriel, and this is Ken.
Gemma,
Hey.
Gabriel, Ken. How you doing?
Yeah, we're fine.
You're a tough fighter.
Hey,
like it.
thanks. This game's great, isn't it?
I nudge Gabriel to be like, hey, talk.
Sorry.
Really? Now I don't know if this is
Oh,
appropriate.
you guys making a plan? Hey, take as long as you need. I don't mind waiting.
I'm making a plan. We don't need a plan. We're gonna be awesome.
Ah,
We're
heck
gonna be
yeah.
all awesome
Dude,
up in here.
I
Awesome up in
saw
your face.
your fight the other day. So cool.
Thank you. Are you a part of a guild yourself?
Nah, I'm a solo player. Us solo players, we don't join guilds.
Really?
Yeah, guilds ask for our help, and from time to time we kind of help them out because you can get the big money that way. But, when have you heard of a solo player joining a guild? That's just silly.
Just digging that knife out of my back real quick.
That's not profitable.
Solo player.
Dude, you have to share your loot? Why would I want to share my loot? I mean, look at me. I'm loaded, baby.
We've got 2 solo players in our guild.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And and there's a chimpanzee in VR gear playing this game. Ah, you're funny, big guy. I like you.
I'll tell Dodger that.
Oh, you're
What's the
not
name of the monkey?
you're not joking.
No.
Wow, the
And
monkey's real.
Yasvin will probably not smile at that either.
Wow, 2 monkeys. That's awesome. Damn.
Well, Gabriel, have you got anything to say?
Yeah, what's up, Gabriel? You got something to say to me? Something like some fighting words or whatever to rear this fight on?
I
Whoa.
mean, you look great, like a strong fighter. Yes.
That was hot.
Ken's giving him like a thumbs up.
He looks at you. She looks at you and whispers, goes, Do you need me to call somebody? Do you need help with these guys? Are you a hostage or something? Are they making you do this, kid?
Well, some people have said I look like a baby penguin before.
Oh, that's adorable. I love baby penguins.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, you don't look like a
well,
baby
that's actually my
penguin.
nickname, baby
Ken
penguin.
nudges him forward.
She like draws her swords out like, oh, okay, we're not fighting. Still talking. Okay.
Yeah, so you like penguins?
The crowd's watching this like, what is going on? No, they're so perplexed. Some of them are like getting food and placing bets as well. And like, what are they placing bets on?
So you like penguins?
I mean, yeah, I like baby. You don't look like a baby penguin. I like penguins. You look more like an otter, to be honest. Especially with those like bright eyes that look really confused, like you're about to be attacked by a predator at any time.
Oh, that's so nice.
Wasn't meant
One
to
of
be.
the
It was a joke.
things anyone's ever said to me. Oh, right, it's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
So
Are you sure you're not a hostage or something?
no, I'm fine. I mean, you said you're a solo player. Maybe you're. Are you looking for a friend? Maybe we could be friends, and maybe.
I'm gonna fight you now.
Oh, hang on a second.
Ooh.
I feel like I've seen you.
Okay, maybe.
You
My
didn't.
dreams.
You didn't happen to be hanging around our guild house at all, did you?
Okay, now you're really starting to confuse me. Is this some weird pickup line where you're like, I saw you there before, so maybe you can come back later? Cause it's not working, buddy.
No, it was gonna be a joke. I was
Okay.
a joke. Yes. Sorry, I'm not very funny. I tried. Okay.
Good job,
Well,
Gabriel.
you know what I can give to you, buddy.
I run forward and it's time.
I'm sorry, I caught none of that. What did you say, Jimma?
I said I run up, I pat Gabriel on the back, interrupting him, and I go, "Nice try, buddy!" And I pull out the sword and we're starting.
All right, go for it. Roll for initiative.
Josh has had enough.
Initiative!
Josh is like, don't bring talking into my fighting.
Jimma!
Jimma. Hey, Jimma.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gabriel always
Gabriel!
rolls the highest
Gabriel,
initiative. It's
right.
ridiculous. What did you get, Kin?
I got 34.
Okay.
What is this session?
Welcome to Therapy Sessions, Therapy D&D. I'll be your host, Soul Guide.
I
Okay.
give Gabriel a big pat. I was like, good job at the start.
All right, Gabriel, you're up first. Jim is like, enough of that. Pulls out his sword and his shield, ready to fight, and you're just like, okay.
That's all I do. I just go, okay. And that'll be my turn.
Wait. Oh, don't joke about that.
He will make you do it.
He will, yeah.
He said it. Moving on.
It's canon.
Alright, can I please activate maximum support? Thank you, and I'll hold my action.
Okay. You go to activate maximum support, and it goes, and she goes, no, I don't like that. And she clicks the back of her swords together, ting ting, and your maximum support shuts down.
What?
What?
Mm-hmm.
I call hacker. Can I please call tech support if that's all right? Okay.
Come on, I'm a solo player. You think I'm really gonna let you get your defenses up, buddy? That was silly.
Can I ask how you did that? That was, just kind of cool and stuff.
If you beat me, I'll take you to dinner and let you know. Gives you a wink.
Honestly, Gabriel just stands there.
Kid is like cheering with his buckler and his spear, like up in the air.
The entire crowd's like,
Red cheeks.
Now I'm gonna kick your ass.
Wait, we need to make the happy Gabriel now.
you mean confused, Gabriel?
Yes.
What I'm gonna add though is in that moment, although I'm so excited, I've got red cheeks, I'm kind of quivering. In my mind though, I'm like, oh, this is really excited. But then a piece of me is like, oh, what about Juliet? Like I'm saying this in my head type thing.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I'm smiling. I'm like, yes. And then I'm also like, because I don't know this whole, like love stuff, this whole liking people, this whole relationship stuff. I've got no idea. So to me, this is just new. It's exciting, but it's new and scary. So
We start hearing strangling noises from Cripsy and Josh's house as Josh is strangling Cripsy. Just fight out!
Get out your sword and fight it. We're like I'm about to do. Here, watch this example.
Man, innuendos, am I right? They're crazy.
Yeah, I know. That's what
Pull out your sword and fight me.
Oh god. But yeah. All right.
Okay. Right. I'm actually just lost for words, so I'm just gonna hold my action there.
Okay. Jimma, your turn.
Okay, let's run forward and do a triple slash. Boom, boom, boom.
Go for it. Okay. Miss, hit, and a miss. So you come forward and you're like, ping! She deflects you with one of her swords. Ping! Deflects you with the other one. But as you come in between with your other hand, you manage to get a scratching across her shoulder, drawing a little bit of blood from her and striking her and dealing some damage. Just gonna pull up my damage table. Una momento. You guys had leveled up last game with your damage, so congratulations. So on a 65, you now deal 3 damage.
Yay!
As you get that shot in, a well-placed blow by you, Gemma. My apologies. She's actually down a little bit on her hit points already. So she is -3. Boom. So you come through, stab her with one. She goes, okay. Just like the big fight with the big man. I like this. Let's keep this going. What about you, big guy? Turns to you, Kin.
As I rushed into her, I say, "You're gonna take my friend out to dinner, and you're gonna be a perfect lady about it." And then I hit her.
She's like, looks at Kin and then looks back to you and goes, "And I'm gonna castrate you." Kin, your turn.
I'm gonna, if you'll allow it, I want to use into the distance to rush up and Sparta kick her.
Ooh. Okay, go for it. Roll me a skill check.
That'll pass.
Okay, yeah. You push your spear into the ground and thrust yourself forward in the air. And like, I'm kind of picturing it because whenever you do those attacks with a staff or a spear and you push yourself off the ground, both feet lift. So instead of just a 1 foot Sparta kick, it's a double foot straight to the chest. Like in the air and a
like one of those wrestling ones.
Yeah. Except but instead of dropping to your back, you manage to kick and then drop to your feet with your spear in your hand, stabilizing you. I'm gonna say that does half damage if you want to knock her back 30 feet.
30 feet? Damn.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, his into the distance is great for distance.
One initial roll.
No, that'll work.
Oh,
so you slam her.
Check. Oh, okay.
And she slams into those wooden planks behind her, and they just kind of shatter a little bit, giving way, and she's like leaning on them, like bobbing in the water, like, oh, god damn, that hurt. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, god. Oh, Jesus. Oh, kind of pulls herself onto the wooden boards, and she's like, oh, me, oh my, oh, boy, god. Kind of looks back and goes, I'm okay.
Good?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, bring it.
Huh?
There's plenty more where that came from.
Bring it.
Okay.
Okay.
Good
job.
She like stands up and like cracks her back a little bit, and you can see some of her armor's like broken and dented, and she's like breathing really heavily. She takes her swords and she interconnects the back of them together and twists it into kind of like two short swords stacked. She gets it, and then she pulls back and she throws it like a frisbee, and it starts spinning towards you guys.
Like a frisbee or a boomerang?
More like a boomerang because it will come back to her, but because it's a circular object, it looks like a frisbee.
Is this going to attack all of us? Sorry.
No, it's only going to get either Jimmer and Gabriel or Kin and Jimmer. She's going to get Kin and Jimmer.
Okay.
Yeah, alright. And double bladed, so that's going to be 2 strikes against both of you. 39 and a 45 for you, Kin.
Negative.
No, okay. And a 74 and 86 for you, Jimmer.
That's gonna hit, but I'll chuck up the animated buckler.
Okay, animated buckler will block one of those attacks. Well done. So she throws it, and you watch as the blades come towards you. One of them whiffs past your head, Kin, and you manage to kind of like parry it with your spear, and it flicks into the air, but almost like a homing attack. It starts spinning again and comes towards Jimmer. This time, as it goes towards his back, Jimmer chucks his shield off his hand, and it, much like the blades, comes to meet them in mid-air. Like the two items are almost made from the exact same effect. Both of them, one homing attack onto the target and one homing defense onto the attack, clash in mid-air and kind of clang and push off. But the second swipe barely comes through and hits Jimmer. Jimmer, which of those attacks did you want to defend? The 74 or the 86? Jimmer?
Jimmer!
Oh, there we go. Yep. 81.
The 86?
Is it too late for me to cover move?
No, it's not too late. You could cover move if you wanted to. I'm just trying to figure out which one Jim is blocking.
The 86, he said.
86, brilliant. All right, so you're going to cover move?
Yeah, mate, yep.
You come in.
Sorry, and I'll also devour that as well.
Excellent. Okay, mark off a point of devour. Second attack looks like it's going to hit Jimmer. However, you cover move, and the second attack is devoured by your shield. The sword spins off and goes back to her, and she catches it in her hand and goes, "Huh? Okay. Damn. Alrighty then." Pulls a potion, a little crystal, little healing crystal out of her pocket. She holds it in her hand. You guys have never seen this healing crystal before. This one's thick. This one's like dummy thick crystal.
She's just 4 attacks. That's insane.
Okay, she'll heal for 6.
Oh my.
She activates the Supreme Healing Crystal, looks at you guys and goes, "You know, perks of being a solo player, not a monkey." Activates it, heals a little bit, and then kind of like looks at you guys and goes, "Come on, you aren't afraid of a little bit of water, are you?"
No, because remember I'm a baby penguin, so I could swim.
He made it the joke.
The crowd immediately goes silent, and then one dude goes, "That was pretty good."
Buy that guy a drink.
Oh, the amount of cringe I just had.
There's more to come.
Go for
I
it,
almost spit
Gabriel.
out my water.
Yeah, I can't drink my chalky milk at the moment because I'm afraid I'm going to spit on my recording equipment.
Sorry. Is it my turn now?
Yes.
All right, cool. Oh my. Can I try activating maximum support?
Okay, you do. This time it does, in fact, activate. Just a little bit too far away this time.
Yeah. I'll hold my action there, please.
Alrighty then. Good boy, good man. Jimmer.
Dive.
Alright. Roll me a skill check.
It's better be the most epic bomb dive I've ever seen.
Like, do you want it to look graceful or just like proper bomb?
Proper bomb dive.
Alright, so you run up, you grab your shield, you put your shield under your ass, and you and the water sprays everyone with water. You manage to kind of resurface and start making your way over.
And then
You'll get to there with your movement.
All right, cool.
Let's use
and
your
then
action to dash. Is a thing you can do.
No, I'll stay there, and I'll say, "The water's fine, huh? You should come in too. Jump on in.
I am going to castrate you.
Come on.
You'll
jump in.
never have children
Let's get
again.
it. Come on, in the water. Come on.
Kin, your turn.
Come on.
What I want to try and do is use into the distance, throw out my buckler, and use it as like a skimboard and go across.
You want to skip your shield across the water.
That's dope. Let him do that.
Oh my god.
That's awesome. I love
Well, I'm glad you do, Dodger, but you're not there.
that. I love that though.
Alright, yeah, Ken, go ahead. Roll me a skill check.
That'll pass.
Yeah? Dope. You... roll me an attack roll. Yeah, okay, that'll hit. I mean, as I keep mentioning, shields are more about knocking people over and stuff, so this won't do damage, but it skims across the water, and just as it reaches the end, a big spray of water kind of splashes her, and she puts her hand out to cover the water. As it does, it comes up and clips her ankles and drops her to the planks, and she kind of like lands face down in the planks, like, "Oh, god damn it! Stop knocking me over!"
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This happened. I wanted me to go there, but the shield did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna ride that thing like a skimboard.
That's what I wanted
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
a little bit too small, unfortunately.
Damn it!
Yeah. Yeah, 67's good, but a little bit too small for you to stand on.
Fair enough.
Yeah. She goes, "Wait, you were trying to ride that?
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
I think it's cool.
You
Hey,
keep
we're in
your
battle.
whole mouth shut."
Okay.
You're up. Let's go.
ah! She like picks herself back up, like, God damn, rubs her ankle a little bit, like where it's not armored. She's like, I really got get some armor on my legs. Oh God. She unclips both her swords and like takes a knee and looks at you, Jimmer, and goes, okay, well, you want to fight in the water? And she like dives under the water.
Oh, cool.
And she is going to try and drag you under. I need you to roll me a skill check, please. You have disadvantage because you aren't. You aren't used to fighting in water, so you'll be rolling at disadvantage. You roll twice and take the lowest.
Damn.
50. Okay. So she managed to grab you, and as she does, she starts pulling you under, and she's looking at you like, "Oh, we're going down." And she's just smiling, and you can see that for some reason she's still breathing underwater. But yeah, you are now grappled and 15 feet underwater, Jimmer.
Can I cover move it?
No, you can't, because you didn't see the attack. It was made from underneath the surface of the water, unfortunately. Technically, it wasn't an attack either, it was a grapple.
Okay.
That's totally fine. But it is now your turn. You've just seen Jimmer and Natasha completely go underwater. 15 feet. You can just see two little kind of black outlines in the water. It's kind of dark water, a bit murky.
All right. What I want to do is, so I want to put my shield. I want to use it kind of like as like a
God.
pontoon, like a kayak type thing.
Yeah.
So I want to put it in the water, and then I want to sit on it, right, where my legs are like over the side of it.
No.
So I want to put it in the water, do that, and then start like kayaking over, like paddling over to where they went.
Wouldn't you just go straight in though with your armor?
No, this.
roll me a skill check.
You'd be heavy though.
I love this fight already.
Oh.
Okay, so you put your shield in the water, and you're like, it's got enough buoyancy to float a little bit, so you think. And so you kind of like, you turn around, you start stepping into it like someone trying to get into a kayak in those fail videos, and it slips out from underneath you, and you fall into the water, and because you are very heavy, you immediately start sinking faster than the other two.
All right. Can I obviously regather myself and grab onto the edge and try and pull myself back?
You can certainly try. Roll me another skill check. Aura is gone because the shield's no longer in your hands.
He's gonna drown.
One guy's like, should someone go in and help him?
Oh.
Yeah, you're like grabbing at the wall, but it's just like pulling dirt off the wall and getting in your eyes and making it harder for you to see as you're just sinking.
Can I just clarify? So wait, my shield is floating on the top, is it?
Your shield has just enough buoyancy to float unless it's disturbed.
Okay. But am I holding onto the edge or am I sinking?
No, you were sinking very fast, especially with a 6. Okay. You're about 20 feet under at this point.
All right. So there's nothing more I can do at this stage?
Not on this turn, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
I'll give me a second real quick. I'm just gonna...
God.
Guys, it was going to be cute, trust me. It was going to be beautiful. It was going to be Titanic and everything. It was going to be emotional.
Well, it's okay.
Okay. Nope, whoops. It's meant to be 1 turn underwater. 1 turn underwater. Okay. As this is happening, Jimmer, you can see that she's slowly swimming and pulling you underwater.
Okay. / underwater.
You have disadvantage on every attack, but go ahead.
You would have had disadvantage anyway, so. Go on, Gemma. Go on, you can do it, buddy.
Oh!
Okay.
Alright, and
then the other 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, 78 will hit, 53 will miss, and a 6 will miss. So as she's taking you under, the first thing, you're able to get 1 strike just before you go under. Stab in the shoulder, she grimaces a little bit, and then you start trying to swing in the water, and there's so much resistance in the water, your sword attacks are kind of barely connecting, but just not hitting with enough impact, and forced to deal any damage. But 78's pretty impressive. She is going to take another 4 damage.
Yeah.
Nice, Gemma.
Ken, your turn.
Yeah.
Well,
do I have a bonus action?
You do have a bonus action. You just can't. You don't have any movement.
Can I just try and shake free?
That's an action.
Okay, never mind.
Well, seeing Gabriel just fail, I'm going to go and try and get him.
Okay.
If I can use like into the distance to try and go down.
Okay, I'll use it to dive. Sure, roll a skill check. God, I never thought that the one skill that would be used so much and slightly abused would be Kin's into the distance movement ability. Out of everything, I thought maybe devour, maybe dodge or vanish, but no, into the distance.
Yeah,
Who'd have thought? I love it.
It didn't work, so
Yeah, so you do get to go down. You go half with into the distance, so you
Going
do
for him.
you do
I use
get to him.
everything.
You dive in, and you do manage to get up to him, and you can kind of grab him under the shoulders. You're not too light yourself, but you at least don't have full sort of very heavy plate.
yeah.
So you aren't sinking as fast as he is, and he's got like dirt in his eyes, and he's flailing and struggling under the water. And so he's kind of like elbowing you and hitting you a little bit.
I'll wipe his eyes as a bonus action.
Sure. Wipe his eyes. Gabriel, you can see Kin like puffy cheeks underwater with you, trying to support you. Thank you for that.
Wait, can I see that it's clearly Kin?
Yes.
Yeah, but okay, carry on.
Yes, you can.
Oh my god! If it was like, if he thought it was Natasha, were you gonna kiss him?
Pretty close to it, yes.
Oh, thank God I wiped your eyes.
Oh, God.
Why would? Okay.
Anyway, Natasha's going to try and drown Jimmer. You are grappled.
Let
Jimmer,
her. What? Who said that?
I need you to make me a disadvantaged check again. This time at a -10, please. So roll 1d100 minus 10 and another d100 minus 10.
Oh, disadvantage.
Oh, I mean, you could beat it. It's only a 45.
No.
Nope.
Nope. That's a 6.
That's a 6, or that's a 6. Okay, so you're struggling, Jimmy. You're struggling, but she manages to kind of get up and around you, and as she does, she kind of karate chops you in the throat, which gets you to gasp. And as you do, you just swallow a bunch of water and immediately start drowning. What is your skill check score, please?
45.
45. So you will survive 4 rounds drowning in the water.
So the worse your skill check is, the better you have at surviving drowning. That's insane.
Okay. Can I yell? Wait, it's not my turn.
You can't yell.
You're drowning.
You're underwater.
Gabriel, it is your turn. Wait, since when was World of Warcraft part of this game?
It's not at the end of this game. Dodge is like, so 3 people drowned.
All right, can I
like
go out switch to Jimmer?
No, you're underwater and you can't see him. You're looking
Can't
face to
reach
face to
all
face with Kin. You can't call out switch underwater.
Kin,
I could talk in
Pointing
my
up.
penguin tongue.
Oh my god.
No, okay.
I'm gonna say Kin, you're like here, just for brevity's sake.
Okay, can I like swim up?
You can try. Kin, are you gonna use your action to assist him on your turn?
Yep, I'll use it.
Alright, you can make a skill check.
Come on.
Okay, so you're not drowning anymore, but you're not getting anywhere.
Okay, so am I in the exact same position though?
Yeah, you're kind of just like
Right, okay.
treading water with all the energy you have.
Okay. So I can't move anywhere as a bonus action?
No.
No. Okay. All right. No. I'll leave it there.
All right. Jimmer, you are now restrained, which means in the status effects that I have here, target must first be grappled. Yes, you are cannot move. You can take actions at disadvantage. You cannot use certain abilities such as dodge or teleport while restrained. So you can take your action. You can't move. You can't take a bonus action.
Okay, for my action.
If you want to break the restraint and turn it back into grapple so you're no longer being suffocated, you need to make an action to kind of break free of it.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay? roll me a grapple check, disadvantage without the -10 because she's not attacking you with this one. This is different. 46 or 30. Unfortunately, she's got a pretty tight hold of you. She doesn't seem like she could outstrength you. I mean, your physicality is quite well, you're quite strong, and she's a little bit smaller than you, but she's got you in a position where she has the leverage over your body, so trying to move in a certain way locks up the joints, and so she's kind of got you completely there, and you guys are slowly continuing to sink.
Okay.
That'll
Is
be,
that the end of my go? Yeah.
that'll be your action. Yeah, that'll be the end of your turn. So that is your first round of drowning. Ken, your turn.
Am I in the water still? Like I'm
Yeah,
done?
you're in the water. You're just kind of holding him afloat, just under the water.
Can I use my movement to help him get
Yep.
get to the edge?
Make a check. Skill check.
Oh! That's a
was
no.
it's a
That
roller
damn
coaster.
dice.
And you're like, he's so heavy, and his clothing is very wet, and he's struggling and flailing and still whipping around and not helping progress. But you guys aren't sinking. You guys are still kind of in the same level. Exactly. Yeah, Natasha's just going to keep her restraint on you. Which brings it back to you, Gabriel.
All right. I just want to, swim to the top again and
Go for it. Make a
Come on,
skill
buddy.
check.
We believe in you. Come on.
Make a skill check.
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
Hey.
Okay. You do manage to start pushing yourself off, and I say you kind of like breach the water, and you're kind of hanging over the side like a wet, soggy blanket.
Okay, but so my shield's still floating though. Like I haven't got it yet.
No, your shield's still floating.
Okay.
It's like off to here. You could reach out for the rest of your turn and pick it up if you wanted to.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, cool. But you're just prone on the stone there.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, Jimmer.
I'm gonna try and break free again.
Go for it. Same 2 rolls.
Come on, Jimmer.
Come on, Jimmo.
Close, but no cigar, my friend.
Yeah, he's gonna roll a second one.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
alright.
Advantage there.
Yeah, disadvantage. Yeah, close but no cigar. She's got you in quite a pinch here. She's like looking at you from the front, smiling at you, and like gesturing towards your like lower half, and like making a snipping gesture.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Ken, your turn.
I'm swimming straight for her.
All right, you have enough movement. 5, 10. Oh, yeah, no, she's been sinking this whole time, so she was 10, 20. So she'd be 30 feet down, 15 feet away, so she'd be 30 feet away from you. And it's 15 feet of movement to swim if you're not a swashbuckler.
That's me.
That is you.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
If I go in like an angle direction.
It's a learnt skill that she got from swashbuckler.
Okay, is it like if I go on an angle to swim down to her, can I reach her?
It's 30 feet angle.
Yep, I'll do it.
Okay, well that's your full turn.
Yep.
All right.
Can
start.
you use into the distance? Or?
It's nothing really to put his. I mean, he could certainly try. It would be hard, but he could try. It's an
What if
option.
I use the edge because I was at the edge?
Yeah.
You could certainly try. It wouldn't be easy, but you could try.
I'll try.
All right, go for it. Roll me a skill
Worth a
check.
shot, if not.
Disadvantage
if not.
skill check.
Well, yeah, that's the disadvantage there. Nope,
Oh, no,
there it
he's
is.
Unfortunately, you're trying to push against with the spear, but you're not getting enough force behind the impact to send you going forward. So you do start getting on your way with a little bit of a boost, and you manage to get up to her.
Cool. That's my whole turn, though.
Sweet as.
Is that my whole turn? No action.
No, what is into the distance? That's a bonus action? Or does it say on your character sheet?
Doesn't say. You can launch yourself with your spear, traveling up to 2 times
From
your
how
base
we-
walk speed.
From how we've been doing it before,
INF.
he still had his actions.
I think. Yeah, we'll go action for now. So you got a bonus action.
Like no, Ken still had his action from before, like multiple times we've used it before.
All right, we'll just call it then. Whatever it's been. Bonus action movement. So yeah, you'd have your action then.
Sorry about that. No,
No,
sorry about
that's fine. That's fine.
She got like long hair.
Not really. It's kind of
All
like
that
a,
shit.
it's kind of
I
like a
was
short.
gonna
like a-
grab her hair and like yank it.
it's more like a short pixie cut.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm just
really?
gonna strangle her. I'm gonna get her in a chokehold.
Go for it.
You know what I was envisioning? Piggy tails.
Roll for it.
Like Harley Quinn style.
Right. You have to roll disadvantage because you are trying to grapple her underwater, but I mean, 18's not hard to beat, so roll one more time.
Well,
Don't
you say
say
that.
like that.
Whoa!
Okay. You do manage to, like, grab her hair. You've got her grappled.
Cool.
Okay, sweet. Jimmer, your turn.
Jimmer!
I want to take 3
I like pop out behind her head.
I want to break
disadvantage.
free.
I say because Kin is helping you, you only have to roll once. You're no longer at disadvantage.
55, still not great.
She still has advantage for this.
Oh!
You're getting close. With Kin's help trying to pull the hair, you're getting closer, but she's got you in like a python-like grip.
Oof.
All you hear is.
She tilts her head. She tilts her head and goes looking up at Kin who's grabbing her hair.
They actually have like an underwater creature like signing what they're saying for the crowd.
Audience just looks like, ooh.
Yeah, people are watching this like it's a cat fight. Gabriel upstairs are like, yeah, rip her out, drown him. Like the crowd has gone feral with this. Gabriel, you're like breathing heavily, lying like with your back against the stone, with your shield on your chest. It is your turn.
Okay, so I am now on the platform.
You are on the platform. Yes, yeah. You're still lying down, so you have to get half your movement to get up, but you are on the platform.
Okay, I'll use half movement to get up, and then can I activate maximum support at all?
You can. They're way out of range, but you can.
Yeah, I just want to activate it. Do I have to roll for that? Or?
No, you don't have to roll for it. Just emanates from around you.
Awesome. And then yeah, I'll hold my action there.
Okay. Kin.
You're a pig.
Nope, Jimmer.
I want to break free.
All right, roll once. Here you go.
Oh.
Oh. As you say the last thing or whatever it was you said last time, like, and you start coughing and coughing and coughing before you pixelate, and you are sent to the infirmary.
Damn it.
Ah.
She's like she's like letting go now, and she's like trying to like adjust herself so her hair's not being dragged by you, but it's your turn, Kin.
Take that, Jimmer.
I kind of want to grab like her hair
Mm-hmm.
or like her head and push it towards my fist.
Learning the dodger skills, I see. Well done.
Go for it. Make an attack roll at disadvantage.
33.
It's gonna miss, unfortunately. You take the head and you go to punch, and she manages to catch your. Actually, no, technically, you have her grappled, which rationalizes off, so 62 will hit.
Oh yeah, Kin.
So she tries to catch your hand mid-swing and push it away. But you're an athlete. You've been in water outside of the game. You know what it feels like and how to move in water, and you're using that knowledge, even though this body isn't physically set for swimming battles. You're using that knowledge to kind of get as much pressure in behind your punch as possible. 62 will deal 3 points of damage. As you kind of crack against her nose, and a little bit of blood starts floating up, and she's like,
And then with my movement, try and get back up to the platform. I don't know, just push her off and swim if I can.
okay.
In the end, she still ended up catching some hands.
So you'd be 15 feet below the platform itself.
Sweet.
All right. Her turn. She has full movement, so she's gonna swim the full 30 feet up and go. My nose! God damn it! What is it with these guys? She's like, look at her nose, like, is it bleeding? It's bleeding. I hate blood. Okay.
I've got a medical kit if you need it.
Wait, you're still alive? What the hell?
Yes, of course I'm alive.
Puts her swords together. Yeet!
Oh wow.
Maximum support.
Maximum support doesn't help himself. 62 and 25.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Comes towards you, manage to pull your shield up, and they like trying to like burrow in like a chainsaw, trying to hit the outside of your shield. Sparks go everywhere before you push back, and the swords ping. When she catches it and goes, "God damn it! Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, god damn it." Gabriel, it's your turn.
Are we still on, for dinner afterwards?
I said if you beat me, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm more of a lover, not a fighter, but okay.
Yep, and I love fighting, so let's do this thing, baby boy.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Your skills, Cripsy.
You know what to do. You got this.
Can
Okay.
I try and use? How far away is she? Can I use shield prison around her?
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
in your brain, Cripsy. Yes.
Yeah.
Now let me roll her skill check, see if she can break out. Okay. She's like swimming there. She goes to start backstroking back, but ping! She's like, "Ah, god damn it!" She like back fists some bars. Like, where did this come from? Like nursing her fist, looking at you with the shield. Like, you did this, didn't you? Well done.
Gabriel did good.
Well
Is that
done.
what he said?
Gabriel did good.
Misa, Gabriel. Misa do good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet. Okay.
Wow. Ken, your turn.
I'm just going to swim up and get on the platform and pull the spear out.
Okay. Yeah, I managed to.
There's nothing else I can do. I can't attack her.
Yeah, you get up on the platform, spear in your hand. Ratash is there, like in the prison, like. So. Can you let me out?
What does it say?
No, you said if I beat you,
Yeah, but
we can go out to dinner. And right
beating
now
me
you're
means-
drowning, so I think I'm winning.
beating me knocks me. No, I can breathe underwater, sugar cakes.
Right. Well, surely you can't breathe underwater because right now you're in a coffin. So I win.
Right, coffin with bars. I can breathe underwater. This thing's eventually gonna go down, and I'm gonna come up there. I'm gonna kick your ass. You might as well just drop it.
I don't think that's gonna happen, Darlene. And then I turned to Ken. Is that what
I just
people
nod.
say?
She's like,
It's sparking.
she's like raising
just
her
nod.
eyebrow, like, "Ah, boy, wow, everybody wants to be castrated today."
I don't even know what that word means, but you have fun in the coffin.
She like pulls her two swords up as she's like hovering in your little ethereal cage there. Has both the swords ready and defensively, taking the dodge action just in case she needs to defend herself. Your turn, Gabriel. I need you to make me a skill check. Just concentrate on that spell.
Alright.
On that ability, rather.
Ooh!
Yep.
Ooh!
Shield prison stays up.
Great. Ken. Oh no, Ken, you've got full health, hey? You're
I'm sweet.
All right, yeah. I'm just gonna hold.
Yeah, sweet. Ken?
We're really in a stalemate right now, aren't we?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm just going to take like a step back. And that's it. I'm going to wait
Ladies
for
and
her to,
gentlemen, this is the
wait for
whole
her to come up here.
episode.
She's like,
Actually, I'll be like, finish it up here. Come on.
she like bangs on the bar, like ping, ping, ping. We ain't
Break free.
finishing anything anywhere, darling.
Break free and come up here.
Yes, fight us like a strong person.
I don't know why I went American then. That was weird.
Yes.
Let me go, and I'll meet you up there.
No, I want you to, do it and show your strength.
No.
The GM can't think of a good no.
No, the GM can, and that's what it was. She's gonna take
Well-
the dodge action again. She's like, well, sorry, crowd. Guess they're keeping you from your fight. You know, spit in the eye, Gabriel, huh?
Oh.
Instantly, Kin just goes, drop it. Let's finish her.
Hmm.
You can do it again. Let's finish her.
I'm just gonna keep focusing.
All right, roll me a skill check.
Come on, buddy.
Oh,
Oh,
embarrassed.
Oh, spit in the eye, Gabriel got to him. As you're like focusing, you're like determined to keep it up. She like clings on it one more time, like, come on, they want their fight. They're like, yeah, get out there and fight her. Come on, don't be so dishonorable. It's like getting to you slightly, and you lose concentration for a brief second that she manages to kind of like ping on the bars just slightly, and it kind of shatters around her. She's like, hey, there we go. Okay, let's do this, guys.
That's a low blow right there.
Ken, your turn.
I'm going to hold my action until she gets on the platform or close to it.
Okay.
Kin going fishing.
She
With his
is gonna do what she did against the other dude. She's gonna dive under the water. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Alrighty, Gabriel, your turn.
All right.
See you
I'm
soon,
going-
boys.
I'm gonna move into the middle.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I'm not letting Jules attack me.
that's in Kim. Okay, there you go.
In me? Whoa.
Whoa!
Hello.
Whoa! Alrighty,
Don't
good.
touch me there. That is my 5-foot square.
Look, I'm just gonna stay here and hold my action.
Okay, Ken, your turn.
Same thing. Just wait for her. Hold my action.
All
See
right.
if she pops up here.
She's gonna go, and she's gonna do the same thing she did. She went underneath the water. Now she's gonna jet torpedo herself out. Just by the way that she is just launching herself in the air, you will get your held action off, Ken. But I'm gonna do her attack first.
Okay.
Just because it's part of the same movement, so I need to make a skill check, which she has advantage in while she's in the water. Thank God.
Oh.
87. She launches herself out of the water, which allows her to make her attack. There we go. It's going to be a... Okay, 74 and 69. Will they hit?
Who they hit me?
Yes.
Can I spiral twirl one of them?
Yeah, you can do that.
Do they both hit you?
Yeah, they.
So make your attack of opportunity.
Wait, 63.
74
No,
and 69.
I'm in his armor defense, so only one does.
Okay, sweet.
That's right. I get 10% on my armor.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah,
if you want to spiral twirl it, because held actions, when you use a held action, it takes your reaction to activate the held action. So you'll spiral twirl or you'll take your attack.
well, yeah, our turn's next anyway, so yeah, I'll do that. I'll
Sweet
spiral
as.
12 to 74 because 69 doesn't hit.
All good in
Well done.
good. Awesome. Knock one of those out as you spiral twirl. As she's kind of like a torpedo, whereas you're more like a windmill, and these two spinning forces clash in the middle, kind of grinding against each other. It's quite cool to watch. And then she drops to the ground with both her swords, like on her knees, swords out either side, looking at you, kind of crouched, kind of really cool pose.
Nice.
Nice
one.
All right, Gabriel, your turn.
Alrighty. So wait, is Kin in front of me? Is he?
I mean, he's next
Like-
to you.
Yeah. Right in front of you, yeah.
Next to,
Okay.
adjacent to, in front of, behind. Depends on what way you're facing.
Right.
You do
How
have
difficult
movement too.
Sorry, mate.
You do have movement too, so he doesn't have to be like. You don't have
Yeah.
to stay where you are. Yeah.
Would it? Can I, like, charge her, but obviously going around Kin to, like, knock her into the water with my shield
Yeah, you can try that.
whilst dealing damage, obviously, with the spikes on my shield?
No, you can either knock her or do damage. It's one or the other with the shield.
Okay, I
Damage.
will knock her.
All right, you come around and try and knock her. Go for it. Roll me an attack. As you sprint around Kin and you slam your shield into her. As you do, you like slip on some water and you slam on the ground, and she like looks over to you like, it's embarrassing.
Well, not really. You know, penguins land on their backs, so I'm fine.
You're embarrassing.
Yes,
Kin.
my mother said the same.
Your turn.
Meteor strike.
Okay, go for it. You slam your spear into the ground, creating a shockwave.
Yes!
Wow, very, very, very nice.
Crush
Kin, the
that
combat
bitch.
king.
7 points of damage.
Now there's no additional because of
No,
my...
it's just auto crit.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, as it slams into her, dealing 7 points of damage. A shockwave kind of billowing her back a little bit. The explosive force slamming into her and hitting her with debris. And she's like, you guys really play rough, don't you? Is there anything else you'd like to do, Kin? Is there anything else that you'd like to do, Kin?
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
You can do anything.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
No, there's nothing else I can do right now.
Alright, she's just going to do the old double stabberoonie. Takes her sword, shing shing, tries to swipe out towards you. 86 and 48.
86 will hit.
Can I cover move to Val?
I'm going to say because you got a 7 and you knocked your own ass over, you can't see it again, so no.
Okay.
It's alright. It's alright.
86. You will take 5 points of damage, Blaze.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, she comes forward and stabs you with one. As she does, you manage to ping, deflect it. She goes to stab you with another one, but as you go to block it, unfortunately, she manages to get in and under your guard, kind of stabbing you in the bicep area where you've got your spear holding on, where your the forearm, your first forearm, managed to stab you.
Ow!
Good.
God!
Alright, tit for tat, tit for tat.
Yeah, exactly. She's gonna move around you here. I'm gonna move into the corner here. Gabriel, your turn.
All right. So I want to get up. Obviously, still holding my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to draw my sword at this point as well?
Yeah, sure. Shing! Taking out your long sword, equipping it.
Great. And can I use a bonus action to heal Kin by 2?
Yeah, by all means.
Nice,
Use
nice.
your aura. Kin, you are fueled with the power of healing magic in its maximum support, and you heal by 2. Excellent. This
Sweet.
brings it to Kin, your turn.
I'm gonna try and use the spear,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to sweep her leg so she falls face first onto the platform.
Go for it. Roll. Go counter skill checks. Go for it.
Ugh.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice, buddy.
You go to sweep the legs, and she jumps, but you catch her a little bit, and she trips and stumbles a fraction, but manages to place her feet both sturdily on the ground. Like, ha! Thought you could get me that time. I was too quick. Ow, my ankle.
Just.
She goes, yeah, that really hurt.
Her legs are taking a beating.
Yeah, they
Shins,
really
ankles.
are. Her shins, her ankles.
Her hair.
Her hair. Alright, anything else, Kin?
No, I can't do anything else with my bonus action. I can't attack her again, so.
Alright. She is
I mean, I could try. Try to do a double attack, but no. Ha!
Oh! 50 won't hit, of course. 96, I assume, does.
Spiral twirl!
Okay. Defending the blow. Using another cast of Spiral 12. Excellent. No, you know what? No, she's going to use it. You got to use Spiral 12. As you start activating the skill check, you feel your fingers fumbling on your spear. And you almost drop it, but the sword skill does not activate. Just like when she deactivated Gabriel's maximum support, she's going to deactivate your Spiral 12.
Do I still mark it off?
Yes, you still mark it off as being used.
Dang.
96 will be
Ouchie.
7 points of
Cover
damage.
move.
Okay.
Can I cover move?
Cripsy, you gotta be a lot faster than that, buddy.
Sorry, I was literally.
And you can't
trying to
have Jake whispering in your ear.
I wasn't trying to.
Like I don't mind you.
already
I don't
thinking
mind
about
you. I don't mind you jumping in and saying cover move and like interrupting me and like saying, hey, you know, as it's doing it a little bit earlier, the right timing's great. But you really gotta. That's okay. You got right timing, and when Dodge is not whispering, use cover move in your ear.
I didn't mean to whisper. I was literally just like.
You've been
just talking.
whispering this entire game.
I'm sorry.
You will be taking the damage for that.
Gabrielle,
I'm always in trouble.
kiss her.
Yes, Jordan, I will.
Yeah, get someone else to whisper.
That's her turn. Gabriel, your turn.
Alrighty. So with my brand new spanking sword.
Yes. Oh
obviously
god. Okay.
Still holding my shield, obviously.
Okay. Obviously.
I'm going to move forward and attack and stab her.
Where do you want to move to?
Up her
Uh,
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh god.
Whoa!
well,
me that
obviously, I want to move. Okay.
What's
see
that? Her
where-
armor just got an upgrade? Who said that?
No, I'm practically where Kin is, but like in front of him. So I don't want to be close to the edge. I
No,
wanna
you
be on the
can't
diagonal.
be in Kitten.
You'd be next to me.
You can't occupy his square.
All right, I'll go here.
Okay.
Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. No, I'll go here. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll stab her, and then I'll.
All right. Brilliant. Go for it. Roll to hit. You have
Oh, buddy.
negative 20 to hit when using a weapon you are not familiar with. 60, so 43. Close. Very close. You take out the long sword and you go to swing down, and it's not like a wide hit that endangers Kin or anything. It's actually quite a decent swing with the sword. However, she's a little bit too fast and a lot better at swords than you are, and is able to catch your blade in midair and kind of deflect the blow. But you don't feel like the sword is too far out of your league to be able to at least start learning how to use it.
Cool.
Kin, your turn.
Meteor strike.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Oh boy, yeah. Once again, you slam your spear into the ground, dealing a hefty amount of damage to Natasha in front of you as you do with your meteor strike. Shockwave emanating once more. Doesn't hurt you or Gabrielle, but you can tell she's like withstood a lot of damage just then as you're like decimating this platform and showering her with rubble. Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, I can't attempt a second attack.
Not with meteor strike. It's kind of like a special move.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
I might just maybe move one square back.
All right, sounds good. She's going to move just in between you boys here, and she's going to make those double attacks against Yukin. Against Yukin!
Hey, Yukin!
44 and 80.
I'm going to use the spiral swirl.
Okay, this time she does not mitigate that. You manage to defend against her attack, blocking her off quite sufficiently. Which brings it back to Gabriel.
All right. Still having my sword out. I'm gonna go for another attack, another stab.
Okay.
Come on, buddy.
Go for it.
Drum roll, please.
Oh!
I feel good.
59 will just hit. Well done.
Yeah!
Okay. So you strike forward with the sword and you aim it perfectly. She goes to block an expert against a novice, but doesn't kind of take into fact that you don't know how to use a sword and is just swinging wildly, but still with enough technique that it manages to cut into her. 3 points of damage.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, I went ahead to attack.
There goes my ears. Yeah, even with a negative 20, still managing to hit. Well done. Now feeling sufficiently in pain, she's like, oh, God, okay.
She would be bleeding though, yeah.
Slightly, definitely.
Okay, cool.
She's going to raise her hand and go, okay, you boys win. I've got more competitions to win after this. I concede.
Oh, okay.
And the bell, bing, 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 bing.
Well, it was nice to fight you and meet you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'll give her a handshake.
She takes your hand and shakes it and is like limping on one ankle. Like, ow. Ow.
Yes,
Sorry
from the
about that.
hospital. Day one, take him to dinner.
Okay, looks at you guys. Hey, Blondie,
Yeah.
you gonna heal my leg or not? You don't want me limping at dinner, do you?
Well, you see, I really would like to, and I do.
I use an intermediate healing crystal on her.
She
No,
looks-
wait. You
I've already
see,
said it.
I
Yeah.
I wasn't
nods,
very.
thanks.
Well, that ruins it. Well, alright, whatever. I'll just
Well, I
say
mean,
that,
one
yeah.
of you boys is taking me to dinner.
Well, you see, I was really keen to take you to dinner, but then you brought up the whole spitting thing, and that wasn't really nice.
Well, I mean, neither is
Yes.
spitting in someone's eye, but, you know, we all have our faults. Alright, well, if neither of you boys are taking me to dinner, I guess I'm gonna chow down on my own.
Hey, I didn't say anything yet. Happily
Hey.
take you.
Okay.
I send her a friend request.
She accepts. She, like, opens up her arm for, like, you to hook yours in, kind of reverse, but, like,
Hook, let's go.
alright. She, like, leads you out of the stadium, like, damn, guess I won after all.
Well, you
Go on,
guys
Gabriel.
a monologue.
Go for it, in a monologue.
Okay, here we go. Can you play some music for me?
Yeah. Give me a second. Let's get this Reminisce playing. Gabriel's theme song. wait, is this the right one?
It needs to be
No,
sad.
it is. No, it's not.
No, it's
No, it's
not.
not. It's not. Is it this one? Which one is it? I know there's one in here. No, that's too victorious. God damn, where is it?
We need these
Here it
hotkeys.
is.
Alright, here we go. So, I guess that's what it's like to be in a relationship-like setting. Although, I definitely felt something, just like I feel something for Juliet. Well, I don't really like it when people are mean. She kinda reminded me of the bullies back in school. And really, I don't think I want to be a part of that. Even if it might have led to something. I know that there's someone better out there. Maybe it's Juliet. And then fades into the mist.
It fades out to the adjudicator going, "Hey, you okay? Do you need a doctor? Can we get a doctor down here?"
Oh yes, I'm fine. I was just in a monologue, so
Right. You were standing.
Okay.
You were standing there for 10 minutes, kind of like glazed over. We thought that maybe you would. No, okay, it's fine. Next fight, let's do this. You guys, because you deposited 150 and two of you won in that battle, you guys got back 200 points and are now sitting at 1,110 points, which puts you in second place against Knights of the Holy Crusade, who are currently at 1240.
Alright.
No, it's
But yeah, you guys head off to do your things, Yasmin and Dodger. Back to you guys doing your crafting and stuff.
I feel like we should probably go to Juliet because she hasn't had.
Well, I'm assuming you guys are crafting and not role playing.
We did have a little bit of things to say.
Oh, okay, sweet. We'll do Juliet first then. Juliet, somehow, you managed to get back to town.
Yeah, I feel by this time
Somehow.
she's gotten to town. Somehow she got to town.
Somehow, like an hour later, you're like,
Oh, there you are. That I sound nothing like that. Oh yeah, this is
okay.
Stool.
Juliet's walking. That's like Juliet's mind at the moment. That's the voice in her head. She's like,
Oh, I must be drunk. I sound awful.
she stumbles as she's looking for Sovereign.
okay. Somehow, some way, by the GM's grace, you eventually make it to go find the markets and stumbling around, you're trying to find Sovereign, and Sovereign finds you stumbling around, goes up to you like, Juliet, what are you doing? Are you drunk?
Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to look for my friends.
I'm assuming you mean me.
Oh, Sovereign!
Hi.
Where did you get here?
She hugs her.
Oh, a hug. Okay, hello. Are you feeling all right, Juliet, darling? You seem a bit under the weather.
You're not still mad that I kicked your ass, are you?
Well, I mean, the 2 strikes that you got in there were very formidable, sure.
I am so excited to see you.
Right.
I wanna meet. I wanna meet your whole guild.
Okay. Yes. All right.
You don't want me to?
How many fingers am I holding up?
That is way too many fingers for one hand.
All right.
Like 9.
Well, how about this? I will let the guild know that someone is here and they want to meet my guild. And in the meantime, you can use my caravan to rest a little bit. And then we can prepare for dinner.
I don't need to rest.
Well, then how are you going to fit all my lovely food in your belly if you don't rest a little bit?
You're making me dinner? Ah, that's so nice. You're good.
Yes. Excellent. All right, follow me. She'll lead you to the caravan and, like, leads you in. You can see there's one other person there kind of just doing paperwork in the back, working on maps and statistics and stuff. Looks like goes, hey, welcome back, boss. Yes, we are back. Thank you, Oni. This is Oni. This is Juliet from Drifting Winds. Yeah, I remember. We're at that battle. She got locked in a cage for a while.
Yeah, don't bring that up. Hi,
Hi.
I'm Juliet, and I'm the new member of your guild.
Simultaneously hear this. What?
Yeah! Didn't we talk about that?
No, actually, I said I was making dinner, and then you said you didn't want to rest.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We'll talk about it later.
Right, has something happened with Drifting Winds? Maybe I should step outside for a bit and let you ladies talk.
Yeah, I can draw on this, right?
No. He starts picking them up, put them in his bag. Like, no, you can't. I'm gonna go make myself scarce and not be here for this. Walks out the door, closes it. Poof. All right, Juliet, sit down. What's wrong?
You would not believe. You would not believe what my guild did.
I would if you told me honestly.
Okay, they put a tracker on me and didn't even say. Like putting a leash on a dog.
Oh.
And that
okay.
they don't trust me. So I was thinking, because, I don't know, I'm a good fighter, I could go with you guys.
Right.
It would really beneficial you. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I'm kind of a celebrity.
So you think that because you're better than us that we would want you to join us?
Oh, Sovereign, darling, I'm not better than you or anyone in your guild. You guys are the best. And that's why I want to join.
Right. And where is this tracker they put on you? Maybe we could remove it.
My friend has it.
Your friend has the tracker?
And he's, I don't know, getting rid of it?
Oh, all right. And he's part of the Drifting Winds?
No.
Oh, okay. And how did the Drifting Winds get a tracker on you? I didn't think that was possible in a guild to sabotage another guild member's inventory.
No. They knew about it. But it was the bald guy. It was,
okay.
Wait. What was his name?
So they knew that you had a tracker on you that a bold man put there.
Oh, Screw. That was his name.
Oh.
Now I remember.
So a bald
Do you
man
know him?
screwed you with a tracker, and your guild knew about it and let him put it there.
Do you know Screw?
No. Should I?
Well, I'm trying to find him.
Why would you try and find the man that your guild wanted to put a tracker on you with?
I just want to make sure he never does it again.
Right. Okay.
Oh my god, let's go find him together!
No.
Yeah!
Juliet stands up.
Let's just go!
She puts a hand on your chest and puts you back down in the seat.
Wait,
Yeah.
where'd she put her hand?
Just like above your chest. Like
Oh, okay.
your clavicle, and like shoves you back
Ju-
down.
Juliet, for a second, kind of covers her breasts. Like,
You're wearing a breastplate, darling. You're fine. You stabbed me there multiple times in our battle. You'll live.
I'm sorry.
You're not going anywhere. You're not going to go find a screw who put a tracker on you. That's stupid. This should be reported so that the admins can handle this, and the moderators can get players that are suitable for this mission to find Screw and stop the Drifting Winds from doing whatever it is they did to you.
just give me a second. You cut out there for a second.
You
Stop
said-
the drifting. Stop the drifting winds from
Yeah, stop Drifting Winds from doing bad things like this to you. If they're using you or doing whatever it is that you're saying, then you should be letting people know so that the right people can handle it.
You know what really pissed me off about it?
What?
Even the nicest member didn't tell me.
Right. It
They
just
all kept it a secret.
okay, and just to get this straight, Screw put a tracker on you because they wanted him to, and they didn't tell you, and you found out, and now your friend is getting this tracker off for you.
One of my friends who's not in the guild. But yeah,
Right. Oh boy.
I don't know why Screw did it. I think he just likes me.
I thought you said Screw did it because the Drifting Winds told him to.
I guess so. I don't know.
So you don't actually know if they wanted to do this. This could be completely different, isolated incidents.
Sovereign, Sovereign, they knew about it. Whether they wanted him to put it on or
How
not,
did you
they knew about it.
How did you find out about it?
They. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy.
They.
Today,
Uh-huh.
like an hour ago, they told me out of fear.
So what you're saying is...
Because this Screw guy is getting more and more scary. So they're like, oh no, we're scared of him too. And Gabriel cried, and then they just, yeah.
You're telling me... Now the story's completely different. What you're telling me is that a tracker was put on you, they found out about the tracker and were worried for your safety, so out of fear for you being harmed by a man named Screw, who apparently is very bold, and put a tracker on people, they let you know that you were being tracked because they were fearful that he might be trying to find you because he might like you.
Juliet stands up.
You know, I came here looking for help. And also to join this guild, I guess. Because I know I'm not welcome back in mine. But clearly I'm not gonna get it from here. There's only one more person I know who can help me. So Sovereign, I will see you later. And I'm gonna go on my way out to get Ernie to get a drawing. I'll see you soon.
She goes to the door, walks you to it, and opens it, and kind of like lets you out. Juliet.
Who was that? Was that
Oh,
Sovereign?
Sovereign. She goes, Juliet.
For a minute there, I thought it was Gabriel. You're like, Juliet!
Juliet.
What?
I don't think you came here to do what it is you say, to find help. I think you came here because you're afraid of getting close to these people. I think that you don't want to put them in danger, and so you're trying to find a way to separate yourself from them as far as possible. Poof, closes the door.
Oh, she just closed, did she?
Oh yeah, she did not look happy. Arnie's like standing against the door like, ooh, she does not get mad often. I don't know what you said to her, but damn.
All right. Juliet knocks on the door. Is there any reply?
There is not. What did you do?
I just wanted her to listen.
He like pushes you to the side real quick and then just kicks the door. Yo, Sovereign, stop being a whiny little bee and get out here.
Oh, Juliet looks shocked.
The door, like, the door. I'm sorry. What did you just call me? Nothing. It was
I
Juliet.
said nothing.
It was
What?
Juliet.
No.
100%.
He
Juliet. She said it. She was like, "Don't be a whiny bee and get out here."
We don't even sound alike.
Sovereign looked at him and goes, you and I are going to have a very long talk later. Yep, sure
Okay.
thing, Mom. Sure thing.
Wait, Mom.
He does that to get on my nerves. He knows I don't like being called Mum, but apparently he doesn't know how to look after himself, so somebody has to. Uh-huh. Alright, I'll leave you two girls to your powwow. Please don't mess up my maps. Oh, I'm going to scribble all over your maps, Oni.
Can I help? Wait, no. Look, I'm sorry. And yeah,
And Juliet just turns and walks.
The door closes. Alright. Yasmin and Dodger.
It was going so well. We're crafting, but also I'm keeping an eye on that tracker that Hadric now has because
He's gone.
going. Yeah, he's gone, but he still has the tracker.
Oh,
right?
right. You're tracking him through the cloak. Yeah. Cool.
Because if he's going through dark parts of like Shadyville to do this, I want to make sure he's not getting into trouble.
You know exactly where he is.
Where is he?
Tiffany's.
Oh.
You,
Sorry,
like,
my mind.
you see him teleport away and he starts walking and they're like, oh, I wonder where he's going. You start tracking, you're like, that looks really familiar. Oh, that's Tiffany's shop.
That's fine then. I'll keep an eye out just in case. Like, still checking it
fair
every
enough.
now and again. Craft.
Yeah, throughout the day, he leaves Tiffany's shop and just kind of sits in the thoroughfare of the market. He's there and then he doesn't move.
That's fair. And we will try and craft this item.
Okay.
Yasmin's the blacksmith, but I'll do my darndest to assist him.
I mean, both of you technically have crafting skills, but Yasmin's will be more suited for the crafting of these items.
Cooking kind of a little bit.
So...
Is it bad if I just totally imagine the sword art abridged, like, sword crafting thing when you change the song?
What are we starting off with Ancient Kobold Fang?
Yes.
Alright, I'll say for this one, cooking will probably be a little bit better for that, so I'll get you, Dodger, to roll me a crafting check. So, make a skill check, please.
100. Oh, I rolled a 10.
Okay! Oh boy, give me a second to consult my chart.
Yeah.
Don't do it like that.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
No, I did not roll well. Damn, that's unfortunate.
I need you to roll me a d4, please.
Sure. 4.
Okay, you do not damage any of the goods.
No, thank God.
You grab the teeth and you like start like just jamming them together, and like Yasmin's watching you like, what are you doing? And eventually you put them down, you grab a hammer and go to like hammer them. Yasmin catches you just in time to kind of say, as he said before, no, don't do it like that.
Yeah.
Yasmin, if you want to roll.
I don't know if this is gonna be better. 39. Do I get any plus for my blacksmithing though?
No, it just mitigates, like it lowers DC down for this kind of component making. So like with the hammer, you're like no, not with the sharp side, the other side. You rotate the hammer in his hand, and then you realize, wait a second, no, it's probably not a good idea. Go back to consult the recipe and realize you've got to do it a different way. This is really just, it depends on time and whether you'll get this done, and whether the items will break. 39 is not enough for you to roll to see if they break or not, but
10 was.
39 and a 10 is definitely going to cost you the first hour and a half.
That's okay. We've had a little.
Hey man, SpongeBob, we have machines. Just start smashing it with the computer.
Oh god.
Hey, none of that.
Can we use the interface to like not craft it ourselves, but instead use the interface to craft it for us? If that makes sense.
I'm not following.
So
an
like,
arc. How you craft an arc.
yeah.
Oh,
Like, you don't
right.
actually have to manually
No,
do
this,
it.
this is more like you have to manually do it.
Okay, I just
Yeah,
thought I'd
if
ask.
you've seen SAO, they manually do things, and when they hit it enough, it makes the thing.
Okay, I'll try again. if
Alright,
that's
go for it.
okay.
Yeah, roll a d100.
I needed for this.
I rolled a 7.
Oh, God.
Only a d4. Yeah. Oh god, yes I am.
1.
Okay. Unfortunately, they have sustained damage. The DC is higher now.
I will try again because we got.
No, you're not going to try again.
Okay.
Yasmin, give me a roll.
Could you try and use your unlucky charm, maybe?
Hey, there you go. You guys, after he's like finished hitting them, and you can see one of the Vex chains shatters a little bit, you take the parts and kind of finesse them a little bit more and manage them to craft them in a way that creates the ancient Kobold Fang. So that better part of 3 hours there to make that part.
Yep.
The next part you have the Locket of the Kobold Guardian.
Yeah.
Do you want to make it stronger before you make it into the main item, or do you want to keep it as it is?
I don't have any fangs on me.
All good.
I don't
Okay.
think Yasmin does either.
All right.
But I'm holding onto it.
Okay. we
Okay,
hold
so
on to it.
straight to the Ancient Kobold Heart. DC for this is pretty high, lowered by the tools that Hadric has supplied you with, lowered by the crafting skills you guys already have. It is still a pretty high DC, though. Who is going to make... Oh, okay.
He rolled a 94.
94. Okay. You start putting the pieces together and start crafting, getting things ready. About an hour goes past, and you are on the way to doing it. You need 2 more successes out of 5.
Do you want to roll? You obviously been pretty lucky today, or?
There goes Yasmin's luck.
Yeah. You had to say something, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to try... And it's like a forging thing, right? So hitting it with a hammer?
It's a little bit of everything. I mean, really, the only stuff we've seen crafting-wise in SAO is someone just hitting something with a hammer and then it works. So in my mind, you're kind of
Yeah.
just finessing it with the hammer.
Can I use my unlucky charm?
I'll allow you to try. I'll give you a +5.
+5.
Because you're trying to control the output rather than full damage.
Yeah.
Okay, 89 will pass the second. For the
Righty.
for the next one, I'll say you have to figure out something else. Lucky Charm won't work twice in a row. But something else that you might want to put forward, some way of making this easier, some way of crafting this in a way that's different, or...
How are we crafting it, may I ask?
It's really just the pieces are there and you're just hitting it with a magic hammer. SA crafting doesn't look complicated, it's just more about the energy you
Can
put
you-
into it and the
Can you hold
chance
it
of success.
Steady, Dodgers? Can you hold it steady so I can try and get it at a better angle?
Yeah, I'll hold it steady.
Okay.
Like holding it. Like if he's coming out from one angle, I'll put my hands behind the other one because like just for like that kind of blocking kind of thing. And I'll
Okay.
like attempt to assist him.
How willing are you to put your fingers in danger for this?
I'm pretty willing.
Okay, sweet. Roll for it, Yasmin. +5.
I'm so on edge right now.
Yeah, dude.
What? Who said that?
Yep.
You swing, and as you do, you're like he'll hold it, he'll back it, and you smack into Dodger's thumb, like crushing his thumb. And you watch as a little icon appears on your screen, Dodger, crippled, and it shows a picture of your body, thumb.
Okay.
You have a -5 when wielding an item in your offhand.
Son of a.
Nice.
I need you to roll a d4, please, Dodger.
Sure.
I need you to roll d4 too, please, Yasmin. 2. So for 2 days, you have a -5 when wielding something in your offhand.
Mhm.
4. The object does not sustain any further damage beyond Dodger's thumb and the crippled effect that he now has for the next 2 days. Another hour goes past.
My turn.
Yeah, okay. Can you just finish this off by yourself? I've got to do something.
Sure.
Alright.
All right.
I'm gonna go looking for Juliet because it's been...
Make your next roll with disadvantage, please, Dodger.
Okay. Damn it.
Yeah!
Okay. That is still just a pass. 70 is the DC.
God.
Yeah, if you had failed that 4 on a 1, 2, or 3, it would have lowered the DC by 5 each, so it would have been 75, 80, then 85. But you do manage to finish By the end of the afternoon, after about 6 hours or so of crafting, about 4 hours of crafting with Yasvin, and then 3 hours by yourself, managed to finish crafting the ancient kobold heart.
Excellent.
So for 3 rounds, and then you get the bonuses.
Okay.
But you know what that does? I'll let you just keep that in your back pocket until you want to use it.
Too easy, I will.
You will attune to it obviously throughout the night, and if you choose to attune to it, it is a soulbound item, so you can't give it away. If you sell it, it disappears to the vendor for the amount of gold. It is worth 700 gold pieces, so jot that down.
Too easy.
So if you ever felt like you didn't want it anymore, and you make some easy cash, but you can't sell it to like other people. It's like literally NPC vendors you could sell it to.
Yeah, it's cool.
But you have that. In the meantime, Yasvin.
For Juliet.
Okay, roll me a just a skill check to see if you can catch wind of where she might be.
Nope.
Yeah, you heard people like, yeah, I think I saw her drunkenly walking that way. And like, oh, maybe she went to the tournament, and you kind of like sent on a bit of a wild goose chase trying to find Juliet, but you kind of catch no hide nor tail of her.
Trackable right now.
I think last time she mentioned she had turned her tracker. No. She is trackable right now. I believe so, Juliet, based on...
Juliet is indeed trackable. Right?
Yeah, she is. No, she would be trackable. So I'd say, forgoing that role, I'd say you'd see that she was at Sovereign's campsite when you went to the town, and then approaching, Oni would see and be like, nah, man, she left off. And so you check your map again, and she would be where? Where would you be, Juliet? Or where would you be heading?
She would be roaming the streets of the festival.
Okay, so just walking around. So Yasvin, you would see her just roaming, walking around.
Because I clearly can't find her on my own.
What was that, sorry?
I'm going to use the map to find her because Yasvin's not perceptible.
Yeah, no, I'd say forgoing that, just realizing because the tracker was on, you're able to find her.
I'm just sort of going to watch over her to make sure. Obviously, me knowing Screw's trying to get to her, I'm going to flip my cloak to be hard to detect and just sort of watch over to make sure that no one's trying to get to her.
Okay, excellent.
Or do anything
excellent.
shady.
Roll me a skill check, perception skill check.
That passes my skill.
Yes, and it also passes their stealth skill. You do see someone's following her. You didn't catch them, like there's no one like the first 10 or 20 minutes of her wandering around. And after a while, you notice that someone was following her the same way you are. And you can see the same figure that was in the forest in the morning is currently following Juliet.
Just gonna keep tailing.
And they're kind of just going from like stall to stall. When Juliet stops to look at a stall, or someone goes, "Oh my God, you're Juliet Vanders! I'm your biggest fan. Can I have an autograph? I love your fight the other day."
Is that what people are saying to Juliet at the moment?
Some people, not a lot. Not as like before, you wouldn't be able to walk in the streets in quiet without everybody cheering your name. But like one or two people were like, "Oh my God, you're amazing."
Okay, I will say though, I think as Juliet walks, in her state, she is lost and stumbling a bit time to time. So she would literally be on her knees and get back up, hand on the wall, keep moving.
Yeah, these people don't seem to care. They kind of just come up, say hi, and then just leave you in your state, not seemingly caring about your state.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, this person keeps kind of following Julia. She stumbles, falls down every once in a while. Somebody comes over and you kind of like get all defensive, but they just kind of come over like, "Oh my God, you're amazing." Okay. And then just walk off, just leaving her. This person eventually, after about an hour following Juliet, breaks off into the kind of market itself and starts going in a different direction. Obviously, satisfied or dissatisfied with what they've seen.
Immediately as I notice they're going to break off, I'm going to try and come up behind this person.
Okay, roll me a skill check.
Stealth?
No, skill check to intercept.
Okay. Yes!
Okay.
Yeah, after a while, Yasvin would have been like,
Okay, they turn around and they start heading off in direction. As they go to turn into like an alleyway, you go through a separate entrance and duck in and manage to cut them off. And as they do, they're walking, not paying attention, kind of fumbling through some items and like just about to go and pull out a teleportation crystal, and they poof, like walk right into you. I'm like,
this person, by the look, can I see their face?
You can see their eyes. Like everything is covered by garb and cloth and cloak. Kind of like a ninja wearing a cloak. I bump into
do
you
they
and
react when they
immediately
see me?
takes like a few steps back and looks up at you with these like vicious looking eyes. She kind of starts slowly backing away from you.
Do I recognize these eyes?
Roll me a skill check.
Ooh.
Passes my skills. Yeah.
You wouldn't recognize these eyes. These are not eyes that you have encountered before, but you recognize who the owner of these eyes are. Just like someone would recognize you are the owner of the eyes that you hold, yet the intention and the emotion behind your gaze is different.
Yep. I'm gonna take off my mask.
Kind of like stops moving, stops backing away, and kind of stands up a little straighter.
What do you want, Kelly?
Kind of like looks from side to side and like behind her and around, obviously like kind of scouring as if suspicious that there are more people here. Just shakes her head.
Why are you following Juliet?
Shakes her head again.
Like in what way?
She just keeps
Like,
like
just a no?
she's just not gonna answer you. It's like no. Takes a few steps closer and looks at you. I don't owe you any answers. You don't deserve them.
Or what? You just follow everyone I know then?
Really, it's none of your business. You don't seem to like her.
Unfortunately, for both of us, she's part of my guild, so if I don't like it, I'm still watching out.
That's rich coming from you. I used to be part of your team. So did he, but he died because of you. Where were you looking out for him back then? You're just a bad curse, Yasmin. You're gonna kill these people too? Let them die around you?
I saw your handiwork in that guy. Just hanging out in the river. You think you're better than me now?
Your hands have way more blood on them than mine do. Except mine have blood on them for the right reasons. Yours have blood on them because you're weak. I remember the screams that child made when you killed him. You didn't even listen to him. You didn't even listen to me. That man was not a child. A scared, frightened child. That man was someone doing bad things in this game. And now the game is safer for it. That child you killed? That child was just as scared as you were. But he had the strength not to finish you off. You could have saved him. You could have saved my partner. But you can't save anybody.
I'm sorry that you think that's the case.
I'm sorry that I ever met you. Look at your eyes. Look at you now. Hiding, slinking around. You're just ashamed to face the truth. You know it's your fault. Just admit it.
I'm gonna put my mask back on and then turn away.
Just like last time. Leaving me on my own. It's the only thing you can do is walk away. Run away. Kind of like sniffles and wipes at her eyes. You just hear it. You just hear the movement. You don't see it because you're walking away. But you hear her footsteps walking the other direction. A little bit more, less stealthy, more staunch.
I'm gonna head home.
Okay.
Oh, actually no. Juliet's drunk and walking around. I'm gonna find her again and make sure she gets home. I just got her home.
Alrighty. And with everybody's free day spent doing a number of different things, earning points, making items, making and breaking friendships, you guys eventually find your way back to the guild hall. The big day tomorrow where Dodger may fight against Luke Steele in a one-on-one battle with this new ace in the hole. Will he win? Who knows? And after that battle, Jimmer fights against Knights of the Holy Crusade's champion, which so far is St. James, but will it be the same now that his sword is gone?
Oh, they didn't know that.
Oh,
Find out next time.
they do. Because as you all arrive home, a notification arises that there is a bounty for anyone who can find the person that stole the holy relic that is owned by Knights of the Holy Crusade. And as that notification pings and is sent out to everybody, there is also a picture of Juliet and Yasvin at the bottom. Yasvin having an orange health bar, standing next to Juliet Vanders, and it says, "A traitor comforting one of her own."
Oh.
And that's where we'll stop today's game.
Twist.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Man, that was wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wild game.
So you're saying if I hand in Yasvin and Juliet, I get a paid bonus for the deal?
They're not
Cool.
suspected to have. They are not suspected to have stolen the sword. It is just part of
Right.
the same article. That is basically, if you read the article, it says, blah blah blah. Knights of Holy Crusade's main relic to defeat the second floor dungeon has been stolen. And then in other news, the traitor Juliet Vanders has currently found one in her own, where it shows Yasvin having an orange health bar with basically no kind of substantial information about who he killed or how he did it, whatever. It just shows the imagery. And because they are on the front page, no, it's just orange, not red.
Okay.
You didn't kill him. You were just the last
Well,
person to hold the
yeah.
blade when he died.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
that's
because-
nuts.
Because they're on the front page there is a certain implication that the less smart people might make by seeing that. But yeah, bit of a
Wow.
interesting game there.
Indeed.
I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Find out next time.
Wow. Wow. you
Same
guys.
isolation time, same isolation place.
Boom. And with that wrap up from our guild leader, hopefully for a little bit longer, Dodger, we'll see you later, guys. Make sure to check out our character artist, Kip_Pippin on Instagram. We'll tag her and stuff. And also the Fat Rat, who does copyright-free music,
The Fat Rat.
who is just amazing at making music, and we are just so lucky to be able to use his songs because he makes it free for everyone on YouTube, as long as you credit it properly. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys on Saturday for the Kingsman game, and next Tuesday for this pickup on Sword Art on Stream, where it seems that every game we finish is left on a cliffhanger for some reason.
Yeah, it's
Love
almost
it,
like
love
the
it.
damn
Yeah,
spine.
some reason. Hey.
Crazy.
We'll see you later, guys. Bye.
I'm gonna find your sword.